causes, the solution and the effect. Then the issue of Bolanle happen. Ọmọbìnrin kan báyìí tán sọ pé ìyàwó kékeré ni bó tiẹ̀ lọ́kọ rẹ̀ abandon ẹni tó ṣe fídíò ní few hours pé òun fẹ́ para òun tó dẹ̀ eventually pa ara rẹ̀ náà. So a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, a dẹ̀ sọ fún wa wípé kí a mọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ bully àwọn èèyàn. So ọdún yẹn náà ni gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Then we also taught different kind of topics, and the point to note, a sọ àwọn point tí ó yẹ ká note. Ìwọ tó bá mọ̀ yìí pé ibi tó ń lọ, somebody has been there before, the things to learn, so that ò ní débẹ̀ kó lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ báṣubàṣu, because there is somebody there before you came. And kò pẹ́ sígbà yẹn ni ọ̀rọ̀ baálẹ̀ kan tán lọ́ba kan embarrass rẹ̀ bí nǹkan. We talked about it and everybody frowned at that, and we said no, pé a fẹ́ irú ìwà yẹn nínú society wa. And also it was also the time that we talked about the people who have a medical issue on, probably they have vaginismus, and there is stunting of the man's organ in the system of the woman. So as of now, àwọn tán bá rí irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, they should just relax and wait until the man's organ is softened by itself, so that there will be the two of them will dismantle naturally. Kò ní jẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣẹ̀ mọ́ embarrass wọn, mọ́ gbé wọn sínú mọ́tò, mọ́ gbé wọn káàkiri. So I saw the scientific significance of that, and we were able to educate ourselves on it. Then that same year we talked about fast forward to March. That was the time that I quickly came to come and inform you guys that my Infinix phone was taken away and I didn't password it. And I said you guys should be careful of any WhatsApp chat from the person who has stolen the phone, so that kó má lọ jẹ́ pé ẹ máa feel pé èmi ni. It was that time. Then there was a time that we talked about the importance of intercourse, intimate between couple, because ó bọ́ sí time tí ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba land ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní there were pé it has been a time that the wife gan has been carrying herself away from him, and we educate ourselves about the fact that once there is no more intimacy, it will definitely breed gap, and that gap alone can cause a kind of a disengagement between the two people, of which we also educate ourselves about it. Then we educate the upcoming content creator on settlement, how to set up their monetization, the requirements, the documents they needed, and some other things. And a whole lot of people who have been having difficulty in setting up their monetization, they were enlightened through that video, and it really helped them to be able to set up their monetization without stress and struggle. Then it was that year that myself and Mommy Juliana had a kind of collaboration, because mo rí video wọn níbi tán ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa companion or no companion. So mo wá sọ pé àdàpè àlè náà ni companion, pé kí ló dé tí a kì í lè sọ̀rọ̀ directly pé èèyàn tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́yàwó kó fẹ́yàwó, èwo ni máa wá companion káàkiri, you understand? So we later reach a compromise. Because she called me and explained pé táwọn míì ìyàwó náà làwọn míì, kì í ṣe pé bóyá àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ wà burúkú tí wọ́n mọ̀ dẹ́ṣẹ̀. So it was that time that we were able to clarify that word companion. Go and look for companion. You see, àwa lórí page wa, èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan, I don't believe in all these why ẹnìkan. I don't believe in why ẹnìkan. Ẹ kàn jọ wá máa sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ jọ máa dọ́rẹ̀. Kí ló dé tẹ̀lé sọ? Go and fẹ́ ìyàwó, go and fẹ́ ọkọ. Èwo ni ẹ wá ẹnìkan wo lẹ́sẹ̀sẹ̀ máa wá? Nígbà téèyàn bá àdàpè àlè nìyẹn. As far as I'm concerned, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú o. Kíni, I think this device ó ń ṣe overheating. So gbogbo àwọn tán wà lórí JMK2 yẹn, it has brought them down. Ti gbé wọn wálẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú sí. All these devices can be funny at times. I'm coming. I'm coming now. Fún mi ní bóyá 1 minute. Tó bá yẹ pé giveaway la fẹ́ ṣe báyìí nísìn, views wa ó ti já scale. ló wá pọ̀rọ̀ sex and moral la fẹ́ sọ tá a wá tún fẹ́ sọ ní Yorùbá èyí tèrò tí pọ̀ bí o ti fẹ́ já scale ọ̀rọ̀ tá ń sọ tán ní òdà o látàn kámẹ́rà mọ̀ ṣe tèrò pọ̀ yanturu eléyìí tó bá ti wà educative báyìí ẹ rí wọn rárá ok ó ti padà drop ń bọ̀ o. Mo ṣe rí caption ẹ̀ ní Ọlọ́run jẹ́ wọn gbé wọlé padà. ok so ẹjọ́ àwa tá a wà ní first page mi yẹn ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi tẹ like and love ẹ bá mi tẹ like and love then the people on GMK2 you guys are welcome back. Welcome back. So we were able to clarify that word. Mo sọ fún wa mo ní èmi ò rí sí má lọ má rí o kàn wá ẹnìkan mo ní àdàpè àlè nìyẹn I don't subscribe to that. Àdàpè àlè ni ẹ mọ̀ wá ẹnìkan tẹ́ mọ̀ wá kiri tẹ́jọ́ mọ̀ rìn kiri tẹ́ mọ̀ lẹ́yìn ṣe zina náà ni mo ka gbogbo yẹn kún. So we were able to reach a compromise and she said pé ìyàwó náà ni àwọn míì kì í ṣe yí pé bóyá àlè or whatever. So we settled that same year too. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run, most of àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ pé they are going through a whole lot of challenges and hair lọ́wọ́ èèyàn wọ́n fẹ́ nítorí wípé most àwọn obìnrin wọn ti máa ń wò pé nítorí pé àwọn ọkọ àwọn wọn jẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run so wọ́n máa ń take wọn for granted wọ́n máa ń fojú wọn rí nǹkan. So níyẹ̀ yẹn a ṣàlàyé fún wa wípé ní akitiyan wa nínú ìrìn àjò ayé náà ni pé a fẹ́ hẹ́ǹdì ìrìn àjò wa sínú ọ̀run àpáàdì. A dẹ̀ sọ fún wa the only way for us to escape hell is for us to believe in the lordship of Christ. Èèyàn tó bá ti gbàgbọ́ kò lè lọ ọ̀run àpáàdì. Kí ló kan Jésù kan yàwó àbọ́kọ tó fẹ́ bó bá wù ọ́ o lè má fọkọ gan bó bá wù ọ́ o lè má fẹ́ yàwó tó bá ti lè dúró bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá lè dúró lọ fẹ́ yàwó wọn káyé ìyàwó àbọ̀ káyé ọkọ síyàn lọ́rùn. So a whole lot of people called me to even say that it is through that message gan làwọn fi rí relief wípé because nígbà táwọn ní problem táwọn rí marry ìrònú ìbànújẹ́ pé ṣé kìí ṣe pọ́ táwọn ó lọ ọ̀run àpáàdì tó ráwọn rí marry báyìí you know wípé ìgbà táwọn wo iṣẹ́ yẹn inú àwọn dùn gan. A lot of people are sharing testimony, people who have been living in bondage before, you understand. God used that message alone to set them free, and Bible says that if the Son shall make you free you shall be free indeed. Ó ní tí ọmọ bá sọ yín di òmìnira ẹ̀yin ò di òmìnira ní tòótọ́ a gbọ́dọ̀ hang ara wa ní tó affect most àwọn Christian sisters náà nìyẹn because they will sit down they will say that wọn remarry sínú church, people are not marrying them, before you know they go to Islam they go and remarry there. You know all these things are things that are earthly things. Ohun ayé ni bá marry ohun ayé ni bá marry ohun ayé. The only thing tó jẹ́ eternal is our salvation. So that year we are able to clarify that. Àwa tá a dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ irọ́ ò ṣe é pa ń bì irọ́ ò ṣe é gbé wá sí cyberspace. So tó bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tá ń sọ yóò rí èlì ni á ti ráwọn tí wọ́n takú wa powerfully. So èèyàn fẹ́ ìyàwó kì í sí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. People who are forbidding people that they should not fẹ́ ìyàwó they are the ones that are doing immorality that will take them to hell. So Ọlọ́run fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti ṣe àwọn yẹn. Then lára àwọn topics tí a ṣe ó ní wípé ní àwọn tí wọ́n ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀ a sọ wípé ká ṣe ìwádìí ká ṣe investigation. Àwọn míì wà bẹ́yẹn tó jẹ́ pé tọkùnrin kan bá sọ fún wọn pé ìyàwó òun ti lọ kinní kan before you know it wọ́n kó wọnú ilé wọn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ téè tó lọ yẹn fi lọ before they know it they too the same cycle of treatment tí wọ́n ṣe fún àkọ́kọ́ yẹn wọ́n ṣe fáwọn náà. So a treat topic yẹn ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé most topic tá bá ti treat lórí pre-recorded videos wa tó bá tún dorí Friday chat we still talk about it, and through that one alone we were able to see a whole lot of people that were liberated through that post, and even a whole lot of people. Mo rántí pé the very first video tí mo ṣe ní year yẹn mo sọ wípé new year tá wọ̀ yẹn wípé people should not allow anybody to make use of them. Ẹ má jẹ́ kéèyàn kan máa lò yín èèyàn agbéyàn kan sílé á mú wọ́ á máa lò wọ́ á máa ní tinú ilé òun ò dáa kí ló wá kàn án tó bá fẹ́yàn tí ò dáa. a lady had to come to my WhatsApp tó sọ pé nígbà tóun wo iṣẹ́ yẹn báyìí èèyàn tóun tẹ̀lé òun kàn sọ fún un pé òun ò ṣe mọ́ kó lọ bá yàwó rẹ̀ ni. It became an issue. Ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í bú òun ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ sóhun àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàǹṣá. Mo ní kò sẹ́ni sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ, kò important ẹ, kò value ẹ náà. Téèyàn tó bá níyàwó sílé tó bá níyàwó òun ò gbà fóun problem ẹ nìyẹn kó lọ kọ́ ọ́ lẹ̀ náà. Tí ò bá dẹ̀ lè kọ́ ọ́ lẹ̀ kó fẹ́ yàwó le. Ṣé wọ́n ló wàá mọ̀ fi rẹ̀ ṣe promo? So to the glory of God, a rí wípé a whole lot of people tán wà nínú wrong relationship, gbogbo wọn dismantle relationship yẹn. Anybody tí ò bá ti lè fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó, let him go and meet the cross. Ó lọ carry cross yẹn tó gbé sínú ilé. So we had the grace to explain that to ourselves, and God helped us. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. So then we talked about turning our talent to content. It was also part of the things that we taught ourselves in 2025, and we could see a whole lot of people yielding to it. Ìwọ tó wá mọ̀ pé you are talented, you can turn whatever you know how to do to content. Look at all these comedians, all these Kofo Ibadan, gbogbo àwọn táwọn wá tá a rí. Mo understand the fact that content creation is work, iṣẹ́ ni, but ntọ́lọ́run bá fún yàn lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti rọ̀yàn lọ́rùn láti ṣe. Most àwọn tó ń kọ́ àwọn èèyàn jọ kó congregation jọ tó ń bá gbogbo ọmọ ìjọ sùn káàkiri kì í ṣe pọ́n ní pé they just have a gift. Maybe they can speak, maybe they can convince people, maybe they have a leadership trait in them, they can easily kó àwọn èèyàn jọ. Nǹkan tán leverage on náà nìyẹn. So and God has helped us. Cyberspace has come to stay. So we encourage people who are talented to turn instead tó fi mọ̀ sòfófó kiri àdúgbò tó mọ̀ rojọ́ ìyàwó mu ìyá Mùsẹ̀ndíkù ìyá Deborah káàkiri. Why can't you turn that vibes to content and it will work for you? So then a dẹ̀ sọ fún àwọn obìnrin yí ẹ̀yẹn náà la sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn sisters tán ti wà above 40. A sọ fún wọn pé let them go and fẹ́ ọkọ. Ṣé rí most wa àwa tá jẹ́ religious people, you know, we believe that mentality tá a dàgbà pẹ̀lú kó o tó lè sọ pé o fẹ́ consider proposal, you have to see vision, you have to see revelation. Tó o bá wá rí vision, tó o rí revelation, they will not allow you to move to, they will not ask you to go ahead. Ojú wa dẹ̀ fọ́ ń gbà yẹn bóyá ojú wa ò ríran ni mi ti ẹ̀ mọ̀, and their own children are getting married right in our own face. Àwa dẹ̀ gọ̀ síbẹ̀, we believe them títí tẹ́lòmíì fi fẹ́ wọ menopause. Ṣé bro tó wá tó ò tiẹ̀ fún audience tó ò consider proposal rẹ̀ gan, bó ló ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá èèyàn gidi ni àbí kì í ṣe èèyàn gidi? All because wọ́n ti sọ fún ẹ pé ò rí vision. Ìwọ tó lò rí vision, ò rí revelation, ò gbóhùn, ṣó o ti ń gbóhùn Ọlọ́run tẹ́lẹ̀ in other issues. Because God will not just come and start speaking to you when he has not been speaking to you on other issues of life. A lot of us, a lot of people will say, kí lè tẹ́ fi dàgbà tó yẹn, kí lè tẹ́ fi tètè settle, kí lè tó jẹ́ pé tó fi rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, kì í ṣe pé bóyá èèyàn lógun gbà yẹn o. I did a video recently that I talk about myself inside that video. But how come? Of course, nígbà téèyàn bá wá, tẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ consider proposal rẹ̀. Tàbí tó jẹ́ pé àwọn òfin tó jẹ́ pé the brother cannot even come to you directly, he has to go to some people. Àwọn tí ó dẹ̀ lọ bá yẹn wọ́n á gbàbọ̀dè fún ẹ, wọ́n lè sọ pé ogun ja ayé ọ̀tẹ̀ ẹ. So most àwọn sisters tán wà nínú church yẹn wọ́n ní ogun, ẹlòmíì ti pé 45 years lọ fi ọkọ má dẹ̀ jókòó kalẹ̀ at the age of 45 kó máa wá single brother. Bro tó single at 45 kò lè fẹ́ wọ tó jẹ́ àǹtí 45, you are already a grandmother. Ṣó ti gbọ́? So a sọ̀rọ̀ fún àwọn aunties, àwọn sisters tán ti wà of age ní 2025 yẹn is part of the topics we treated. Pé ẹ lọ ní ọkọ, kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe dàgbà tó, men will come. They will come. When you set your priority aright, what you want is marriage. You are not ready to be doing baba thing with anybody. Society tá ń gbé tán bá ti rí elderly sisters, wọ́n ti believe pé àǹtí àǹtí rìnrìn àrè ni. Tí ò dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀, many of them are so decent, ẹlòmíì ò tiẹ̀ kò tiẹ̀ mọ́kùnrin rí. I have them plenty. Tán tiẹ̀ tún jù mí lọ in age. Kì í ṣe pé wọ́n lógun, kì í ṣe pé wà àwọn ò dáa. Àwọn doctrine burúkú yẹn ló kó bá yé àwọn sisters wọn yẹn. Tó bá ti wọ́n 40, 45, tó bá jẹ́ pé èèyàn tó wọ́n á dẹ̀ sọ wá ní kó má fẹ́ divorce. Until tíyàwó ẹ̀ bá kú, wọ́n á ní o má fẹ́ èèyàn tó ti marry rí. Wọ́n ní o má fẹ́ single father. Wọ́n ní o má dúró de single. Tàbí kó mọ́ dúró de widower wo ni ò ní kíyàwó ẹ̀ tó kú gan kò léyàn míì tó ń hype tó bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé fẹ́ rí marry. Single father wo ni ò ní rọ́mọ kékeré tí ó fẹ́ tí ó wà fọ́mọ 45 years old. Ẹ mọ́ face reality. Tó o bá ti dàgbà dé certain age as obìnrin tó o marry rí o ti gbó 40, 45. Single is not likely to come your way. Single tó bá come your way gan ó máa ní reason. But they will not allow you to face the reality. So when we made a U-turn, and we start facing the reality of our life, then we began to settle down. But the moment you keep on believing them, àwọn gan ní problem. All this wá vision káàkiri. Mo lọ́rẹ́ mi kan gbà yẹn tí àǹtí ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn bro tán fẹ́ ra wọn ọmọ tí mọ́jọ́ déètì ní family level, wọ́n wá dé ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì, wọ́n wá bi wọ́n léèrè pé ṣé wọ́n ti ń déètì ara wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ kan tó pray àbí ń gbọ̀n pray tán náà tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní déètì ara wọn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ láwọn ti nífẹ̀ẹ́ aran, àwọn ti bá ran sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́, àwọn sì ti gbà fúnra kan tó lọ gbàdúrà. Bọ́n ṣe fún wọn ní punishment nìyẹn. Wọ́n wá delay marriage wọn yẹn for 2 years. Wípé wọ́n fi hàn sábẹ́ ìbáwí, wọ́n fi hàn sábẹ́ discipline. Rubbish lẹ́ ń ṣe, rubbish. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín ọmọ ìjọ lẹ́ ń bá sùn. Kristi nìyẹn. Wọ́n tún ti ní ọmọ ìyá mẹ́ta ló bímọ fún, àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta bí ọkùnrin fún. Siblings, the same parents, girls that are of the same parents, wọ́n bí ọmọ fún Chris. Torí mi ò mọ pastor tẹ́ ń pè, ìyẹn is a pastor. Ìyẹn kò tiẹ̀ súnmọ́ ìgbàgbọ́, kò sí mọ́ ìgbàlà rárá. Àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ fún yín lófin nìyẹn, tí wọ́n ní bro tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ at the age of 35 tó ní kó o tí ì rí vision, Ọlọ́run ò tí ì speak. Ṣé àwọn yẹn gan sọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run mọ̀ gan? Ṣé wọ́n dá Ọlọ́run mọ̀? So ara àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tá a kọ́ ní 2025 nìyẹn, pé ẹ̀yin sisters 30 above 40 tó bá jẹ́ married man ló wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, o mọ̀ ń tọ́ sàtọ̀nù ilé ẹ̀ tó fi sá wá, mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan kan ṣe zìnà sọ fún kọ́ lọ fi ọ ní sùlọ́kà kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Àwọn ò lè sọ fún ìyàwó tá a lè sọ rè. Ṣó ti gbọ́? O ò lè pé 40 years obìnrin tó marry rí kó mọ́ lóhùn wá single, kò sí single tó máa fẹ́ ẹ. O ò sì lè sọ pé òun wá widow, sẹ́ni tí ìyàwó rẹ̀ ò bá kú ṣé yóò jẹ́ gímọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ lórí ni. Ṣé gbogbo èèyàn tó níyàwó ló láyọ̀ nínú ilé? Tó o bá sì ti mọ̀ pé o lè fẹ́ àwọn tán ń wá, then o ní ìdí kọ́ ọmọ kanra tó bá ti rántí ẹ níyàwó tí ẹ lọ́kọ, o sì ní ìdí kọ́ ọmọ ṣe zìnà tó bá gbégbà zìnà. Ìtìjú nìyẹn, ìtìjú ni. Ọ̀run àpáàdì lọ́ máa láǹdì sí. Torí ẹni tó ń bá sùn tí ò fi ọrùn ẹ̀sẹ̀ lẹ̀ ń dá. So bó ti jẹ́nu, àwọn ni wọ́n condemn polygyny, wọ́n condemn pé kó ọmọ fẹ́ single father, wọ́n condemn pé kó ọmọ fẹ́ yàn tí ìyàwó rẹ̀ sí lọ, wọ́n condemn, wọ́n ní ọmọ wá single, ọmọ tí wọn tó jọ́kùnrin tó jẹ́ single, ṣé tọ́mọ wọn bá mú ọ wálé ṣé wọ́n gbà kọ́ ọmọ wọn fi ọ? Ṣé wọ́n gbà? So èèyàn tó bá létí kó gbọ́ ara àwọn nǹkan tá a sọ ní inú ọdún yẹn nìyẹn. Then ọ̀rọ̀ nudity náà ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ọdún yẹn. We did a whole lot of videos on that, pé ẹ má fi wòwò yín ránṣẹ́ sí àwọn ọkùnrin. Pàápàá jùlọ Daddy TK, thank you for the heart me. Pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ọkùnrin tí wọn ò sí ní Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ní relationship síbí. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ó di wàhálà tí àwọn èèyàn ń gbé kiri, kì í ṣe tó ṣẹlẹ̀ recently o. Ní early 2025 àti ọkọ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, even kó tó di pé tó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní November yìí ṣẹlẹ̀. So a sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, a dẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé ìwọ tó bá ń ṣe ẹlòmíín wà tó ẹ pọ́kọ rẹ̀ ò sí nítòsí, ẹ má wulẹ̀ fi ìwòwò ránṣẹ́ síra yín, ńgbà ẹ bá wálé ẹ mọ̀ rí gbogbo nǹkan. So gbogbo yẹn náà ó wà ní ara nǹkan tí a sọ ní 2025 yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a dẹ̀ sọ wípé nǹkan tó máa ń delay àwọn sisters, we have said that you have to spread your tentacles and come out from that cocoon, come out from deception of our religious leaders. So ye wa bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So aṣọ ìyẹn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni aṣọ yẹn náà. Then time tí mo ṣe birthday mi, which was July, you know, ní year yẹn 2025 yẹn, I did my birthday and I gathered some money to travel to a nearby country. Bẹ́ẹ̀ a sọ fún wa wípé ọmọ kan wà tí a gbọ́ pé ó fẹ́ ṣe operation, kì í tún ṣe àmírà o, kì í ṣe tàmírà, eléyìí another operation ni tí a gbọ́ pé ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ṣe. So owó yẹn tí mo wò pé jẹ́ n fi travel kí n tiẹ̀ lọ re sinmi, so mo ní láti slash owó yẹn sí méjì. A fún ọmọ àkọ́kọ́, a fún ọmọ yẹn ní 300,000, a wá fi 300 yòókù a fi ṣe giveaway during my birthday, and some of the people who are beneficiary, in fact some people tó jẹ́ pé àwọn náà jẹ́ speaker lórí page wọn, we gave them 3-2 or 3-2 slots láti fún àwọn tí wọ́n nílò rẹ̀. So ìyẹn ní fast forward to July. Bákan náà a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn narcissist, a whole lot of people tó ti jẹ́ victim àwọn narcissist tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ó ń trouble life wọn, ó ń dà wọ́n láàmú. Ní ọdún yẹn Ọlọ́run fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti learn more and láti expatiate about all these people. A pè wọ́n ní àwọn aláwọ̀n ọpọlọ, àwọn tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ní mental problem ṣùgbọ́n tí wọ́n mọ̀ àbí òye wa báyìí nísìn. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa wọn, then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn tán jẹ́ victim wọn, àwọn tán jẹ́ victim of narcissist. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn qualities wọn, narcissism traits àti bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe. Ṣé ẹ rí narcissist ẹ ní láti relate pẹ̀lú wọn. When you learn and read about them, by the time you start educating people about them, ẹni tó bá jẹ́ victim wọn yóò mọ̀ relate. Their victims can start relating. Their victims can relate with what you are saying. Even right there, you can pick your phone and Google about narcissists. Who are the narcissists? Unfortunately, environment wa, society wa kò provide enough fún ìtọ́jú wọn, fún therapy tí wọ́n nílò. Ṣóyé wa bẹ́yẹn, kò provide enough fún therapy táwọn narcissists nílò. So they keep on changing their victim. Instead of them to change their own personal self, they keep on changing their victims. They are evil. Apart from pé wọ́n jẹ́ evil, mental issue tún kún. So aṣọ causes ẹ̀ fún wa pé ìgbà míì upbringing tí ọmọ bá wà tó grow up in a toxic environment tàbí in environment tó ti over pamper ọmọ, the child will grow up believing that the whole world ló revolve around the òun. So when he sees somebody who is more successful, he become jealous and bitter in his heart. Àwa bá ṣe damage ẹni yẹn. That is why a narcissist cannot offer their victim anything than to mess up their life. So ní yẹ̀ yẹn, it's also part of the topics we talked about, the signs, the symptoms, and how the victims can get help also. We talked about it. Then that same year, the Celestial Church of Christ Goodness and Mercy Parish in the US, they invited us for an online seminar, which we did. We talked about the intimacy, talk about conflict resolution. We also talked about the high rate of divorce in society, and it was a 3-day program. It's a seminar of which I was invited, which I went, and it was a successful program that even till today we are still counting testimony tí seminar yẹn tó produce fún wa, and we really thank God for it. And even Baba Oyebo, the superintendent, the pastor of the church, every time wọn lè má reach out sí wa to ask of us and also to pray for us as well. So we really thank God for that year. It's really a year of a whole lot of achievement for us, and we are thanking God for it. Then ní year yẹn náà a sọ̀rọ̀ fún àwọn content creators pé àwọn tí wọ́n bá ń gbé kéèsì wọn wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ yín, ẹ jẹ́ kán máa sign consent form kẹ́ ẹ tó gbé kéèsì wọn wá. Torí ẹlòmíì nígbà tó bá sunkún wá sínú DM tó lẹ́nìkan ti yàn oúnjẹ, ẹ wá gbìjà òun tó kó gbogbo ẹjọ́ tó rò fún yín, tó mú fídíò tó jù sí yín, tó ní ẹ gbé sáfẹ́fẹ́. Ńgbà bá gbé fídíò òun sáfẹ́fẹ́ tán, ńgbà bá tó yá ni ó tún sunkún padà wá, ni ó tún ní ẹ dákun ẹ bó ń delete fídíò yẹn. Cyberspace is not a place where you get justice. If you think somebody has cheated you, go to the court of law. Cyberspace is meant to create awareness. But téèyàn kan bá feel pé òun need the general opinion nípa problem tó ń ṣe òun, ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ni yẹn sign consent form. Ní ọdún yẹn 2025 yẹn, a woman sent a video to one mommy who is a content creator. A wá rí nínú fídíò yẹn pé wọ́n kó ẹrù wá pẹ̀lú mọ́tò. Woman yẹn wá ń bínú nínú mọ́tò yẹn pé nínú fídíò yẹn pé ó kó ẹrù ìyàwó wá, ó fẹ́ lé òun jáde. Kíní kan ó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣépè bí gbogbo wa náà ṣe gbà kan rínu. La bá ránṣan, la bá ń bú bàbá, la ń bú ìyàwó náà pé irú ìyàwó alákìísà wo náà nu, ìyàwó olóòórùn tán ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń kẹ́rù ẹ sínú mọ́tò, bẹ́ẹ̀dì ó ń dun, bẹ́ẹ̀dì tí ò dáa mọ́ náà wá ń kó bọ̀, wọ́n á fẹ́ léyàn kan jáde fún wọ, ṣé wo ò níṣẹ́ ni, ṣé ò nílé ni, tá à ń rojọ́ tí gbogbo wa ń sunkún bí. At the end of the day, jẹ́jẹ́ mi ni mo sùn bí mo ṣe rí kọ́ọ̀lù nu. Lẹ́ni bá ní igbá kan àwọ̀ kan, òun ni lọ́ọ̀yà, òun ni kinní kan, kádàkùn kábọ̀n delete fídíò òun, ọ̀rọ̀ òun ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àṣé woman yẹn wá parọ́ fún wa ni. Àṣé ẹrù yẹn kì í ṣe ẹrù ìyàwó kékeré. Bàbá ti ta lé wọn ní ọ̀rọ̀ wọn àti bàbá, their matter no be today. Wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ wọn ó ti wà for the past 7 years. Ìyàwó tí bàbá ti fẹ́ ìyàwó yẹn láti 7 years. Mo ní ṣe bẹ́rù rẹ̀ ṣe bá rẹ́rù pẹ̀lú mọ́tò, ó ní ẹ ní sùúrù. Ẹrù yẹn ẹrù àwọn tán ra lé ni. Bàbá ti ta lé mọ́ lórí, òun ló ṣagídí tí ò kó kúrò nínú ilé. Èyí tó ń pariwo nínú fídíò yẹn pé wọn ò fóun níwèé kóòtù, wọ́n ní irọ́ ló ń pa wọ́n fún níwèé kóòtù. Court order. The court order is not because of pé ìyàwó ń bọ̀, it's because of that house has been sold. Ló sì wá hun rọ́jọ fún wa. at the end of the day ìyá gangan tó post fídíò wọn ṣe mọ̀ pé fídíò yẹn anything on cyberspace anybody can pick it and talk about it. We were not the originator of the video. We saw the video on One Mommy's page, which we pick and reposted. And we also talk about it. Meanwhile, mommy yẹn ti bá wọn pull down video yẹn ti wọn. Ó sì wà lórí page títí tèmi. So the original person who posted the video now reach out to me pé kí n dákun kí n bọ́n gbé video yẹn wálẹ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ pé woman yẹn parọ́ fáwọn ni. The woman lied to her. Ipe wọ́n fẹ́ kàn kẹ́rù ìyàwó wálé, wọ́n fẹ́ lé òun jáde ń tòun, ìgbà kan tí gbogbo wa ń bú tá ẹ wò àní kọ́lọ́mù ṣàánú èèyàn ni. Gbogbo wa ń bú àwọn tá ń bú ọkọ àti àwọn kékeré irọ́ tó lóun fẹ́ tá ń bú. Àṣé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àṣé ìyálé nǹkan ló ń purọ́ fún wa. Àti ìgbà yẹn because ìgbà tán come fast tán sọ̀rọ̀ tán, mọ́mí yẹn send conversation yẹn sí mi. So I have to go put down the video torí mo ti rí wípé ọlọ́mọdé yẹn ò jíjẹ bí ó ń lọ́rọ̀ ẹkún ẹnìkan sunkún egbére lórí fídíò ó sọ̀rọ̀ ó dá sí ó lè ṣe pé ẹni tí ń sunkún gan ní ń purọ́. So ibẹ̀ ni mo ti wá ṣe content yẹn pé ẹni tó bá ti jẹ́ content creator àbó bá jẹ́ blogger anybody tó bá ti gbé ẹjọ́ wá fún un ní consent form kó sign. Èyí tí wọ́n mọ̀ padà wá mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ bí èèyàn bá gbé fídíò fún mi tí n bá gbé sáfẹ́fẹ́ tó o sì ti ní gbé sáfẹ́fẹ́ bó o bá wá bá mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbé lẹ̀ bí n bá gbé kalẹ̀ ẹlẹ̀ kò sí ní tó ṣe bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn torí jẹ́jẹ́ mi mo jókòó fúnra ẹ lọ post iṣẹ́ sórí afẹ́fẹ́ tó o bá fi hàn bọ́ púùlù iṣẹ́ ọ́ lágbèkalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ni torí jẹ́jẹ́ wa la jókòó wọ́n lọ dé tó ní ìwọ́ lọ ya fídíò bí tán ti kẹ́rù dé àbíṣẹ́ ẹni tó jókòó sínú iléeṣẹ́ tó sùn tó lọ́wọ́ bá ń fídíò ibi tán ti kẹ́rù wá tí wọ́n ní kan kẹ́rù dé ìwọ́ lọ fídíò ẹ̀ ìwọ́ lọ tó yàtọ̀ òfin ránṣẹ́ sẹ́ni tí ọ̀bọ̀ gbé sáfẹ́fẹ́ tó o bá fẹ́ mọ́ ọ́ lágbèkalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yóò ní bó ti sọ pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ́ ọ̀la kọ yọ̀ làbò. So it's also part of the things we discuss that year and by the grace of God we also launch our content creation tutorial that year. We launch our content creation tutorial that year 2025 and by the grace of God we have a whole lot of people who have been through that training and it is certified. So some people enrolled for beginners class which is a month. We meet twice a week on Telegram and I'm really happy seeing the turn out of people. Meanwhile, gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe tán gbogbo wọn náà ya fídíò tán summarize bí school yẹn everything bó ṣe help wọn láti understand more about content creation. But me pé kò sí nínú agreement wa pé kí n gbé fídíò wọn sí online. The video is still in my hand but me post it. So 2025 yẹn we were able to launch our content creation school. And a whole lot of people who have passion for content creation, they have come, they have finished, we have sent them their certificates and they have started creating their own content too. In fact, there is one of our people tó jẹ́ pé she now has over 20,000 people following her and her followers were just 6,000 when she came. But she already had content. She had a page and we talked about consistency. In fact, there was a time that her page reached 14,000 people. She just came to my WhatsApp DM pé àwọn máa rí massive increase nínú traffic àwọn. Mo ní bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ìgbà tí ó fi dijọ́ kejì dijọ́ kẹta the 14,000 increased to 17,000. Ìgbà tí ó tún fi yá ó tún di 20,000. I said some of the old videos that you have done tó ní visibility tẹ́lẹ̀ they now start having visibility. Now she has over 20,000 people already. So those are the things. In school yeah, we teach ourselves how to have a niche. For people who don't have a niche, the only thing they have is passion. So God just gave me that inspiration because a whole lot of people tí wọ́n wá máa ń bá mi nínú DM àwọn náà fẹ́ ṣe content creation kankan. Mo ní content creation ò ní kíkọ́. When you say content means what is inside you, what is contained in you. I can't teach you how to think. Èmi kàn ní nǹkan ọbọ̀ ṣe máa ronú sọ̀rọ̀. Content iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ ni. You know, but when people keep coming, okay, I keep asking, okay, then what is your niche? Aláwọn ò ní niche. Ẹlòmíì àti ẹ̀ ní kí ló ń jẹ́ niche gan. Ni mo tó wá design kíní yẹn pé there are a whole lot of people that they have different needs when it comes to content creation. Some people, they have niche, but they don't have content yet. They don't even know how to start. So I have to split that school into 3. Which is the beginners, the intermediate, and the advanced. So àwọn tó jẹ́ beginner tó jẹ́ pé the first set of beginners náà kọ́kọ́ parí Virtually all of them, they are making their video. And what I do is that when I see that you have made your video, I help you and share on my page so that it will give you more views and more visibility, and God is helping us. A whole lot of people tó ń ṣe tán níbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé mi tí máa rí content wọn just like before, I've already reached out to them. Then the people that enroll for advanced class, àwọn yẹn wọ́n ti already ní page, they already have page, they have niche, even they have content. You understand? They just want to learn how to grow their page and their followers, and God is helping them. Everybody is moving forward. So we really thank God for that tutorial, and it is still on for those who want to enroll. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, and that year too, we have several classroom lectures on ovulation. How to calculate your ovulation, how to know your fertile time, your fertile window. Right now, a lot of women who don't even understand their menstrual cycle, they have now understood it. They can now calculate their ovulation time. They now know the time that they are fertile. They know their fertile window. The people that are running average cycle, àwọn tó ń run average cycle, wọ́n ti mọra wọn. Àwọn tó ń run short cycle, wọ́n ti mọra wọn. Àwọn tó ń run long cycle, wọ́n ti mọra wọn. Wọ́n ti mọ bọ́n ṣe lè calculate ovulation wọn, bọ́n ṣe lè mọ fertile window wọn, bọ́n ṣe lè mọ àwọn tó ní variant cycle, àwọn tó ní regular cycle. No, gbogbo wọn pátápátá ni wọ́n ti mọ bọ́n ṣe lè ṣe, because we do that in the classroom. We draw a sketch, even talking about X and Y chromosome, how to do natural selection fún ọmọ, bá a ṣe ń bí ọmọ ọkùnrin, bá a ṣe ṣe ọmọ obìnrin, táyìn bá ṣe máa calculate ovulation wa, kí ni nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ pé Y chromosome ó máa head ó tètè máa swim to the place where the egg is. As of pé during ovulation, the cervical fluid is alkaline at that time, and alkaline medium ó máa help Y chromosome tó máa fún wa ní ọkùnrin. So gbogbo àwọn àlàyé yẹn la ṣe ní classroom in that 2025. Gbogbo àwọn videos yẹn wà lórí pages wa àti lórí YouTube channel wa. So now women can calculate their ovulation without stress. The people that are running short cycle, long cycle, average cycle, those are the things we were able to achieve in 2025. Then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn circumcised women. Àwọn women tán ti wà circumcised, tán ti gé clit wọn, whereby they lost interest in intercourse, and it's affecting their home and their marriage. You know, we educate ourselves on how to make love to circumcised women, and all these things, God is helping us. Then we talked about àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń lọ ṣe, tí wọ́n máa ń bára wọn ṣe níbi ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀, aṣọ ewu tí ń bẹ níbẹ̀, danger tí ń bẹ níbẹ̀, bó tiẹ̀ tún ṣe jẹ́ nǹkan ìríra, àti pé ibi téèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ sá fún ni ibẹ̀ yẹn wà designed láti ṣe ìbálòpọ̀. Then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìyàtọ̀ ojú ara. Àwọn míì wá máa ní kinní kan ìyàtọ̀ ojú làwọn ń dòbò yàtọ̀. Ó yàtọ̀. Ẹ lè fẹ́ni tó tàǹbà wẹ́ni tí kì í tàǹbà. Ẹ lè fẹ́ni tó dọ̀tí wẹ́ni tí ò dọ̀tí. Ẹ lè fẹ́ èyí tó ti pẹ́wé, tó ti tọ́ṣẹ̀ rí, tọ́ṣẹ̀ fẹ́. Ẹ lè fẹ́ léyìí tó jẹ́ wípé ní ó ní infection tí ò treat ara rẹ̀, kẹ́ ẹ fi wẹ́ni tí ò ní infection. Ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn. So we were able to distinguish between the aged ones and the young ones. Lè fi ojú ara wọn wéra wọn, because èèyàn tó ti wà aged, tó ti wà ní menopause, the estrogen and progesterone level ara ó ti drop. So lè fi the rate of wetness fún ẹni yẹn kẹ́ fi wéyàn tó young. So it's also part of the things that we did, and we explained to ourselves, and we really understood it. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn content creators, especially the TikTokers. Ẹlòmíì á jókòó sí orí TikTok láti àárọ̀ títí tí ilẹ̀ ó fi ṣú. People will be running them gifts, they will be making money. I said, this money you are making, use it to go and learn a skill, or you can go back to school. Go back to school. Ẹlòmíì báyìí kò ní WAEC certificate lọ́wọ́, ó dẹ̀ ń pa thousands of dollars lórí TikTok. Irú àbáyé weekend làwọn aráyè ṣe live stream. Bá ti di Monday sí mi ní time, ó tún di Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe wọ́ gbogbo àwọn programs wá sí weekend. Bí àwọn míì wà tó ṣe pé wọn ò níṣẹ́ méjì orí TikTok náà máa wà, and people will be running gift for them, especially àwọn grow hosts. Ṣé àwọn grow hosts wà, àwọn hosts wẹ́ pé if you want to grow your page, you go and join their live stream. People will be wá máa tẹ̀léra wọn and co-limited. Ó ní bọ́ ṣe ẹlòmíì pa $500, $1,000, ẹlòmíì pa $3,000 ní ojúmọ́ kan báyìí ṣoṣo. Ngbà tó bá parú owó yẹn, convert it to naira, ó mọ iye tó máa jẹ́. O lè school wà nílẹ̀, o lọ school. Ẹlòmíì drop out ni. If you cannot go back to school, go and learn a skill. gbogbo tán ganan tá a tòjọ́ tá a ti ń rojọ́ yìí a lè jí kì í ṣe pé èèyàn wà pessimistic kì í ṣe pé èèyàn rorò kúrò a lè jí lọ́la ń sìn kí gbogbo platform èèyàn mọ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. The money you have made from it, what have you done with that money? Thank God fún àwa. When we create, when we make revenue, we give back. Many things we do here that we earn, we use it for charity. A lot of things we earn here is going for charity. Most of the giveaways we do, people support us too, because even kó tó di pé monetization dey lèmi tí ń ṣe giveaway, you know, but n tá bá rí n tó ọmọ ó lè dọ̀la kó pa ká mọ́ rí mọ́. Anything èèyàn bá ń jò kéèyàn fi jó nǹkan. So ní ọdún yẹn I enlighten ìyẹn ní last year tá lò tán I enlighten àwọn content creators, especially ìwọ tó mọ̀ pé online presence. There is no how you be doing well on cyberspace that you be broke. You can't be broke. Ibi tó ti lè máa ní views tó ti máa broke. Àbí òye wa, maybe Facebook can easily popularize you or give you popularity. You can't compare the revenue on Facebook to that of YouTube. If you are doing well on YouTube or even TikTok, if you have a Nigerian account, tó bá yẹ pé Nigerian account ni TikTok yẹ bí turú tiwa báyìí, there is no video gift there. It's only if people gift you on live stream. But a lot of Nigerian TikTokers, they are living in Nigeria, but their TikTok account is a abroad account, whereby they get paid through views. So if you can build your YouTube channel, build your Facebook, and all these things there is giving you revenue monthly, why can't you go back to school, or you can start a business, you can learn a skill. Do something meaningful with your money. Some people, when they cash out, maybe he cash out $1,000, that's almost 1.5 million. Yóò mú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀, wọ́n lọ mu ògógóró, wọ́n mu ọtí, wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, wọ́n mu sìgá, wọ́n gbé àwọn obìnrin, wọ́n lavish owó yẹn tó ló ti mọ̀ pé tó bá tún ti dọ̀la tó ń bá tún ti wájọ́ pake lórí TikTok, wọ́n tún run gift fóun. Àwọn tó ń run gift fún yín yẹn, they want to grow their page ni. It's not because they are learning anything from you. So nígbà míì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè ẹlòmíì á sọ pé money means road. Èmi ò believe ideology pé money means road. Money kankan ò means road. Torí èèyàn bá pé téèyàn mọ̀ nǹkan téèyàn ṣe, téèyàn kàn jáàmù orí ọ̀fẹ́ pé bóyá lọ́ọ̀kì kan dé bóyá kínní, you just make money. Do something meaningful with that money and be running that business. Ẹlòmíì ti establish a business from the money he made online. I'm telling you. Especially ẹni tó ti wà ń bẹ̀ tipẹ́ tó ti forí tì tó ti wà for years. So we talked about that, and I believe some content creator will pick one or two things from it and learn from it. Then ní yí ẹ̀yẹn náà a rí bàbá kan tí wọ́n ní pé ẹ̀sìn fìyà jà wọn, ẹ̀sìn tó fìyà jọ ọkùnrin ilẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn Christianity. Ìyàwó wọn bàbá yẹn ti pé ṣèṣe 79 years. Wọ́n wá níyàwó wọn lọ tọ́jú ọmọ, gbogbo ọmọ àwọn ẹ̀yìn bàbá ẹ̀yìn mọ̀mọ́ wọn náà wà pé so therefore ẹ̀sìn ló fìyà jà wọn jù. So we addressed that issue and said, Baba, you are the one that chose what you have chosen. Nǹkan tẹ́ choose ló fìyà jẹ yín. Bẹ̀kẹ́ wá generalize, it is too ambiguous. It is ambiguous. What of other benefit that we see through our faith in Christ? Have you forgotten that? Or because of pé èèyàn kan fìyà jẹ yín, ó abandon yín, ẹ wá summarize pé kinní kan ẹ̀sìn kan ló fìyà jẹ yín, ẹ̀sìn ò fìyà jẹ yín, you are the one that made the choice of what happened. So because that one alone is already changing the mind of people, making them to think that ṣé àwọn ò sì make a wrong decision, which is not so. So a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn. Then we talked about the fact that a lot of women who are always feeling shy to make room for intercourse for their husband, we talk about that too, pé àwọn míì tí wọ́n máa ń feel shy pé kán kó ìtìjú yẹn kí wọ́n kó tà, nítorí wípé ní as much as téèyàn bá ti fi ọkọ kò sí pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ń tijú mọ́. And most of the time we talked about the benefit of being the one that throw the positive interest to intercourse. It helps the man, it gives him a sense of belonging, it increases his self-esteem and all of that. It's also part of the point that we discussed. Then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa tí wọ́n ṣèlérí, wọ́n promise obìnrin ní heaven and earth. Irú nǹkan báwọn ó lè ṣe púpọ̀ ọkùnrin, obìnrin tó ti ṣèlérí fún ó ti fọkàn sí. Òun ò ní ro how possible the ìlérí is going to be. How is it going to be possible for you to fulfill it? Òun ò ní rò. The moment tó ti sọ yẹn, òun ti fọkàn sí. So ló bá dọ̀la tó bá lè fulfill ìlérí wọn, bí ó ṣe pa ọ́ ní ọmọ wa, because there are most women, they don't have forgiving spirit when it comes to that. So it's also part of the things. Bíbélì gan dẹ̀ wọ́ọ̀nù wa ó ní ká má mọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́, ó ló bẹ́tà kéèyàn ò mọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ ju kó wá jẹ́jẹ́ kó má lè san lọ. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo ìgbé ayé Jẹ́fítà, ẹ bá wo Jẹ́fítà, ẹ rí wípé Jẹ́fítà nígbà tó fẹ́ lọ jagun àwọn Ámóráìtì, tó fẹ́ rè jagun wọn gbà náà, ó sọ fọ́lọ́run pé tóun bá ti ń bọ̀ o, n tó bá kọ́kọ́ jáde nínú ilé òun lòun èsè rúbọ fọ́lọ́run o. Ó sì ní oríṣiríṣi àwọn ẹranko nílé, àwọn ìbákasẹ lóríṣiríṣi ó ní. Àmọ́ nígbà tí ń bọ̀, ọmọbìnrin rẹ̀ kan ṣoṣo tó bí náà ni ó jáde sí. Kò dẹ̀ ní choice because he has already made a vow to God pé nǹkan anything tó bá kọ́kọ́ jáde lòun ó fi rúbọ fún Ọlọ́run. A rí wípé irú nǹkan yẹn kò dáa tó, àbí òye báyìí nísìn à ń ṣèlérí ìyẹn ò nítumọ̀. Má wulẹ̀ ṣe jura rẹ lọ, n tó bá jẹ́ let the woman know. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn náà ó ń help ọkàn wa. Then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn perimenopause and menopause signs fún àwọn obìnrin àti gbogbo àwọn effects ẹ̀ nínú àwọn obìnrin tí wọ́n bá ti dàgbà. Ẹ mọ̀ àwọn míì tán ti dàgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n máa ń ní bloating, sínú wọn máa wú. So ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn á máa sá fọ́kọ wọn pé àwọn ò fẹ́ súnmọ́ ọkọ àwọn mọ́ because wípé menopause has come. So a sọ fúnra wa wípé gbogbo yẹn you can try and see doctor pé then most time àwọn míì tán bá ti dàgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹlòmíì àti retire níbi iṣẹ́, so ilé ni wọ́n máa ń wà. Ilé ni wọ́n máa ń wà. So tí wọ́n bá sì wà nílé, wọn ò ní ráyè jáde pé kí wọ́n burn fat, kán ṣiṣẹ́, kán ṣe exercise, pé yẹn náà lè fa indigestion, ó lè fa constipation. So àwọn wá sọ pé torí àtọ̀ táwọn rọ́ sínú torí àwọn ò ṣe period mọ́ ló jẹ́ kíkún àwọn ọmọ wú, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. So a sọ fún wa wípé èèyàn tó bá sì ní ọkọ, even kó jẹ́ pé èèyàn ti wọ menopause gan, at least ìyẹn ò túmọ̀ sí wípé kéèyàn ò mọ̀ sún mọ́ ọkọ rẹ̀ mọ́. Wọ́n ní who is Jẹ́fítà? Ta ni ò mọ̀ Jẹ́fítà? Jẹ́fítà ń bẹ inú Bíbélì ló wà. Òun làwọn àwọn ọbàkan rẹ̀ ní kọ́kọ́ lé lọ, wọ́n ní kì í sara àwọn, wọ́n ní ìsara àwọn wọ́n lé lọ. Àmọ́ nígbà tán fẹ́ lọ jagun àwọn Ámóráìtì, wọ́n padà ránṣẹ́ sí pé kó má bínú, pé n tó wà ńbẹ̀ ni pé kó wá lọ bá wọn jagun people yìí nígbà tó jẹ́ pé òun náà ni ó lè ṣe. So ìgbà tó sì fẹ́ lọ, ó ti jẹ́jẹ́ fọ́lọ́run pé tọ́lọ́run bá ti fóun ní victory. Is Jẹ́fítà now? Is it not Jẹ́fítà? Jẹ́fítà ni. So ẹ bá mi fi sí comment section, ẹ bá mi fi verse tó wà, ibi tó wà, ẹ bá mi fi sí comment section. So ibẹ̀ ló ti ṣe lè rí pé tọ́lọ́run bá ti sọ pé tó bá ti kọ́kọ́ jáde nínú ilé òun lòun ó fi ṣe ìrúbọ nígbà tó ń bá ń darí bọ̀. So unfortunately for him, when he was coming, it was his daughter that came to come, and the daughter was excited pé her father has come. So and the daughter has to go for sacrifice because the baba has jẹ́jẹ́. Láti sọ fún wa pé ẹ yé promise. And Bible says it is better not to even make promise than to make promise finish whereby you will not fulfill it. So wọ́n wá ní who is Jẹ́fítà? Wọ́n ní I want a training over how to become content creator. You can come to my WhatsApp, Mr. Stephen. You can come to my WhatsApp. Then year 2025, we went to Ibadan for land, homes and property advertisement, and to the glory of God, we went in peace. We returned back in peace, and all the people who patronize us, we are saying thank you all. We are so grateful. We are so happy, and most of us, if when we want to bring our advertisement, some of us will come to DM. You just ask question, and you know, if we want to do advert, Tabati Day 2026 plan, I'm going to explain to us how our advertisement, the adjustments that we now add on our advert, and some other logistic that is involved. So in 2025 too, we went to land, homes and properties location, and we were able to show ourselves all the land that we have been advertising, the land, the houses, the shops, and all of that. So then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa personal hygiene náà, personal hygiene fún àwọn obìnrin. Àwọn ọkùnrin náà wà ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ tó obìnrin ṣe pàtàkì. A sọ̀rọ̀ nípa effect jí òjà bí kílẹ̀ kọ Mr. Moses Abraham, ẹ tún kíní yín yẹn kọ o. ẹni Job chapter 11 Judges ṣé Judges lẹ fẹ́ kọ ni Judges story Jephthah yẹn ni wọ́n ń sọ níbẹ̀ Judges 11 àbí. So a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa personal hygiene fún àwọn obìnrin ẹlòmíì wà tó jẹ́ pé kò ní tàǹbà kò ní ṣe kankan a sọ pé òórùn máa ń pa okó ni ó máa ń kill erection fún ọkùnrin ni then òórùn ó lè jẹ́ infection ní fà á tó bá ti ń gbóòórùn tó ti yàtọ̀ sí normal tètè gba ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn dókítà lọ aṣọ kọ́sìsì ẹ̀ gbogbo tó lè fà á poor hygiene infection rectovaginal fistula bleaching the other one ńkọ́ promiscuity oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan la sọ tó lè fa òórùn fún obìnrin then táìmù yẹn náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ mandikisi àtàwọn ìyá kan àtọmọ tí wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ń dákọ̀ rẹ̀ òní ká má dákọ̀ òun mọ́ adẹ̀sọ the various places that you lè find the lost souls tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé fẹ́ evangelize and you truly need lost souls you go to strategic places like prisons hospitals brothels campus and garage those are the 5 strategic places táwọn máa ń lọ so lè sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ mọ fẹ́ nìkan mọ blow ẹ fẹ́ mọ fẹ́ nìkan mọ catch cruise online kẹlẹ́yìn evangelism ọlọ́run rán yín sí GO ọlọ́run rán yín sí gbá ọlọ́run rán yín sáwo àti ìyá àtọmọ ẹ bó gbogbo ara tán tí ẹ mọ tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe nínú gbogbo ẹ̀ and we were able to analyze and explain everything to ourselves ọjọ́ tá a wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà wá sọ pé ṣèbí Nínéfè ṣèbí Jónà náà dárúkọ Nínéfè mo níṣẹ́ Nínéfè jókòó èèyàn Nínéfè is the name of a town Nínéfè ò kì í ṣe individual's name so ẹni tó ní ẹ má dàkọ ọ̀hún mọ́ àwọn tó ṣe rí if you want to find lost souls go to the right place ṣẹ́yìn ìyá àtọ́ ọmọ tẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀ lé obey simple instruction ṣẹ́yìn lẹ fẹ́ lọ ṣe prison evangelism prison tó ṣe pé tí wọ́n bá fún yín ní páàsì báyìí tó bá sọnù ó débi ọmọ gbénu wọn ní jẹ́ ọbọ̀ ọ̀tá because wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé páàsì tó lọ sọnù sọ́dọ̀ àwọn inmate yẹn ìkànnù wọn lè lò ó kó fi escape ńgbọ̀n family ẹ̀ bá wá kí bí wọ́n ṣe díẹ̀ bá fi kó mọ́fìtì lọ́wọ́ ni and it's not possible to recognize the face of all of them so as evangelism team or outreach you are going there tó bá fún yín ní pass kì í ṣe wo ìgbà náà máa ń fún wọn yàn pass but if they give you pass you must keep it sẹ́yìn tó ọmọ ní ẹ má dákọ̀ òun mọ́tẹ́ tó ń dákọ̀ rẹ̀ the correct place where you can get lost souls gan tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ẹ fẹ́ evangelize for real o you cannot work there àbí bóyá brothel lẹ lọ tẹ́ bá wọ àwọn girls ń jù ìgbálẹ̀ níwọ̀n eléyìí jáde kù nínú hostel wọn àbí nínú lọ́ọ̀jì wọn tí wọ́n ń gbé ni so you have to train yourself so gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyẹn ò ní aṣọ that was what led us to telling ourselves the different strategic places that we can find lost souls and a whole lot of people were informed through that information bẹ́ẹ̀ ni then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn obìnrin tí wọ́n máa ń ba nǹkan ọkọ jẹ́ tẹ́pẹ́ tí nǹkan bá ti tíjà bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí kíá wọ́n ṣe ń fọ́ tẹlifíṣàn ni wọ́n mọ̀ fọ́ gíláàsì ilé ni wọ́n mọ̀ fọ́ aluminium ni wọ́n mọ̀ jẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ bí ilé ọkọ bá ti sú ọmọ rẹ ilé yín ṣó ti gbọ́ ọ̀hún lè máa fowó ra nǹkan kó o máa mú gíláàsì mọ́tò ọkọ kó o fọ́ kó o mú gbogbo tó kọ́ fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ajé kó o bá gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ ẹlòmíì ó mú ráìsì yóò dà mépo yóò dà mómi yóò dà lúrúpọ̀ mọ́ sápà mo jí ní ìdajì àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn ni bàbá yẹn sẹ́ndì mẹ́sẹ̀gì yẹn sí mi pé àwọn tí ń wò pé maybe one day máa tiẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa tọ́pìkì yẹn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ páwọn obìnrin tí wọ́n máa ń ba nǹkan ọkọ jẹ́ tí wọ́n máa ń fọ́ mírọ̀ fọ́ gbogbo ayọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ bútọ̀rì yọ̀ lé yín lọ́mọ ayọ̀ lọ́mọ ba nǹkan jẹ́ káàkiri lẹ̀lẹ̀ gbogbo ń tọ́ ọba ń lé gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ ti bàjẹ́ tán so a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìyẹn náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni then a dẹ̀ sọ wípé àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́nláìn tí ó jẹ́ pé àwọn kan wọ́n ti sọ fún wọn wípé bóyá halẹ̀ mọ́ wọn àbí bóyá anything and they just pack themselves off àwọn topic yìí mo kàn mú skeletally ni o we treat a whole lot of topics in 2025 but I pick all these ones skeletally àǹtí tí mo bá pàdé ní TikTok àǹtí Yétúndé Pond tí mo ní why can't you come to Facebook wọ́n láwọn tí àwọn ti kúrò Facebook páwọn èèyàn kéèyàn wọ́n wà lórí Facebook so ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wá yà mí lẹ́nu gan mo wá wò pé so kò pẹ́ sígbà yẹn lẹ́nìkan wá DM mi pé àǹtí yẹn àwọn fẹ́ rí wọn àwọn fẹ́ pè wọ́n fúnṣẹ́ so by the grace of God mo ṣáà ṣe fídíò pé ẹni tó bá mà àǹtí yẹn kó bá mi wá wọn which we did and she came and mo dẹ̀ fún wọn ní contact ẹni yẹn, and àwọn náà ti wá padà wá sí Facebook. She has come back to Facebook again, whereby she's now running both the Facebook and TikTok together. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, so then a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn òkè àti sọ yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀. A ti sọ gbogbo yẹn. Then a sọ fúnra wa gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń ná invitation tán máa ń dẹ àwọn tí ní ìsìn báyìí ẹni tí ò tí ì polówó ọjà company tó tí advertise fún rí tán kàn déédéé wá for the first time tán ní ọmọ ọbọ tí wọ́n náà gbé mọ́tò rẹ̀ tọ́ mórí lébẹ̀ àǹtí Ọpẹ́yẹmí mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórúkọ péjì àǹtí yẹn wọ́n yẹ ẹnìkan ṣe náà ṣe lẹ́nìkan pè ọ́nù òní fáàmù òní nígbà òun láwo kán wá bóun polówó ọjà wọ́n ní tó wáyà àwọn lẹ́nu ni pé ọjọ́ tí ó wánú DM àwọn ọjọ́ náà ló san háàfù owó àwọn sọ term and condition àwọn fún un ó dẹ̀ san háàfù owó ló bá ní kàn mọ́ bọ̀ wọ́n náà ṣe gbéra nu no driver no admin no PA nothing ni wọ́n bá mórí lébẹ̀ ìgbà tán débẹ̀ náà tó rí i pé kò ní fáàmù kankan program kan báyìí tán ṣe woman kan báyìí tán lọ́kọ rẹ̀ hùwà burúkú sí ní UK tó relocate lọ Canada táwọn treat kéèsì ẹ̀ wọ́n ló wá sọ wípé òun lọ́kọ màdáàmù yẹn pé program tóun ṣe ó ti mú kí ìyàwó òun kórìíre òspáàkì òun ti ń bẹ̀ kó gbọ́ mọ́ pé torí bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn ṣe kìláyà lórí program tàwọn ni ò jẹ́ kán èèyàn ò listen sí ni ò jẹ́ kó gbẹ́bẹ́ àwọn pé so káwọn lọ pull down video yẹn làwọn bá láwọn ò lè pull down video kankan pé àwọn sì sọ fún un pé àwọn ti tan location àwọn lẹ̀ pé gbogbo èèyàn ló ń rí ibi táwọn wà yìí pé tó bá ṣe nǹkan kan tí ò dáa wọn ló tiẹ̀ ní káwọn ó jókòó káwọn entertain òun àwọn ní àwọn ò fẹ́ entertainment iṣẹ́ làwọn wá ṣe níbí so ìgbà tí mo rí fídíò yẹn mo ní láti duet ẹ̀ I did video on it again and we warned ourselves if you have online presence anybody tó bá fẹ́ ṣèpolówó ọjà it must be somebody that you have advertised for kọ́ńtẹ̀ tó di kán máa gbé ẹ wá kán tó gbé influencer wá owó kékeré kán náà fi ń gbé influencer wá síbì kan so wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé èló lọ ti pa fáwọn táwọn bá gbé ọwọ́ sáwọn rówó àwọn padà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí ò tí ìpolówó fún ọ rí èyí tí ìpa ṣíṣì fún ọ wọn wá náà ń gbé ọbọ èèyàn ó ti tètè mọ̀ fura pé àwọn eléyìí bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ ọ̀tẹ̀ èèyàn gbé lọ ni so ìyẹn náà wà ní ara nǹkan tí a sọ then Aunty Bunmi Akinlaanu we made a video on her behalf that people should help us and support her so that at least she will see help concerning her treatment because àwọn èèyàn tó ń wà pẹ̀lú wọn náà fà àkáǹtì wọn síta àwọn òkúkú mà àkáǹtì wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ so if she doesn't need it ni the account will not surface on her so we made a video for that and God is helping us. Then there is one of the video I posted. Somebody sent voice notes to me and gave me permission to upload it. It's a testimony about circumcised women, where how to make love to circumcised women. Any àwọn gbìyànjú ẹ̀ over the years. Challenges táwọn ti ní over the years in their union. The challenges was over because they try it. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo fídíò yẹn a ṣàlàyé how to make love to a woman who has been circumcised wọ́n dẹ̀ láwọn gbìyànjú ẹ̀ pé ó work fáwọn and they were happy so we also did video on how to go viral the niches that we can dive into as content creator that can make our page to be conspicuous and also to grow. Then we talked about the fact that anointing does not stop us from working. Àwọn míì wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n láwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ the iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ they are doing they have forgotten about the normal job tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe as a result of that wọ́n wá jókòó kalẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ wá ríran inú ìran ni wọ́n ti ń jẹun èèyàn mélòó lọ fẹ́ ríran sí lójúmọ́ owó ìran náà ló fi jẹun léèmú lè gbọ́ bùkátà léèran mọ́ léèwé kálukú rè wá ṣẹ́ṣe kálukú lọ rè wá iṣẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni so ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ kéèsì ìyàwó Wòlíì Òkè Ìtùnú tó ṣẹlẹ̀ myself mọ́mí Ìyálájé courtroom with 2 other people I make a WhatsApp call we were 4 on that WhatsApp one of the family member of her husband plus another baba we were 4 we had a discussion over an hour. La fi ṣe discussion yẹn lórí WhatsApp call, and we were able to reach a compromise, and I count it as one of our achievements for the year, because ìgbà tí mọ́mí dá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tí bàbá kan náà wá bá mi ní WhatsApp, wọ́n wá send voice note tí ẹni tó jẹ́ ọ̀nkú ọkọ yẹn sí mi, pé àwọn family yẹn náà pé gbogbo wa kàn defend ìyá wòlíì yẹn ni, wípé ó ń dùn àwọn, pé àwọn gan ò ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti express mind àwọn, pé torí àwọn èèyàn ti ń rá wọn bí èèyàn burúkú, bí ẹni pé mí pé Ọlọ́run ń boost ẹni yẹn làwọn ṣe fẹ́ já wálẹ̀, pé àwọn ò kì í ṣe ẹbí burúkú, pé àwọn ò dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ẹbí àwọn, wípé so ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìgbà tí mo gbọ́ voice note yẹn, mo wá ní okay, let me connect you to this person. So mo connect wọn mọ́ mọ́mí Ìyálájé, so àtèmi o àti Yálájé àti uncle wọn yẹn àti ẹni tán kọ́kọ́ send voice note sí tí yẹn forward ẹ̀ sí mi, we were 4 on that conference call. We had a conference call, and mommy also spoke with the ìyá wòlíì and her husband, and we were told that they will go home and go and do the needful. So it's part of the things that we do. There are things we do offline for people who book session. That one is a different one, but I'm just talking about the general teachings that we had. Then during Christmas in 2025, we did our Christmas giveaway, which is 500,000, and we shared between 40 to 44 people, because we later agreed to share 12K each instead of 15K. Tèmi fọkàn sí. So it's part of the things that we do. Then we also teach ourselves on how to get a niche. I said you can borrow people's idea. I said it worked for me too, because when I started, I was a full-grown celibate then. Imagine a celibate talking sex and moral talks with confidence. Mo gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí mo ń sọ ńgbà yẹn, mo ń gbọ́ ń bì kan ni, and I learnt it, pick the pickables and leave the leavables, and it worked for me. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún yín. You too, when you see, bóyá you like politics or governance, you can be following Madam Aisha Yesufu. Àwọn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ governance. Look at her system of presentation. You can borrow her idea and start your own. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé another thing ni, when you listen to people from their idea, you can start your own. That's how content creation is, especially if you are also educated in that line. It will work for you, because it worked for me. Because some people, they can still not figure out any niche, and they really they have passion for content creation. So it's part of the things that we discuss. Many more we do. We talk about women with short cycles. Àwọn tó ní short cycle, a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa the fact that their ovulation might overlap with their menstruation. Then we send people in polygyny and in examination hall every day. It's part of the teachings that we did. And I wanted to say something before I start reading out our 2025 achievements. I got a DM on WhatsApp few days ago about a girl who told me that she did a test. She said she's a virgin and she tests positive for staphylococcus. Therefore, èèyàn tó wá fẹ́fẹ́ yẹn ó ti wá wò pé èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé kò mọ ọkùnrin báwo ló ṣe positive fún staphylococcus. So ẹni yẹn kò communicate ẹ̀ mọ́. Ẹni yẹn náà dẹ̀ ti sọ fún mọ́mì gẹ́ yẹn pé òun ò fẹ́ mọ wọn mọ́ o, torí ó ṣe hepatitis B ó positive, ó ṣe staphylococcus ó wá positive náà, àti ẹ̀gbọ́n hepatitis B. So I have to tell her, I sent a voice note to her to send that voice note to that guy. Staphylococcus is just normal body flora. It can be contacted through STD, it can be sexually transmitted, and it can also be transmitted through direct contact. Kì í ṣe pé bóyá nítorí ó ti jẹ́ staphy, and even it's just like when you have a trace growth of a microorganism on your body. Kì í ṣe pé ó pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, because she sent the results to me, and since the guy does not want to listen to anybody again, guy yẹn ò fẹ́ listen sí mọ́, kò fẹ́ listen sí mọ́mì ẹ̀, anybody. So when I sent her voice note to forward to that guy, so the following day she sent me a message that the guy has replied her, and he's now willing to talk to her when he listened to that voice note. So I really thank God for that, because I know that how a man can flare up because of that. How can you test positive for staphylococcus? And I told her to read about it. I also sent her some screenshots of staphylococcus that can be contacted when you have a disease, you have a chronic disease, or you stay in an environment that is not that clean, or you have contact with someone that have had it. It's not necessarily STD. So I count that as one of our achievements in year 2025. Then Now, from all the general teachings that we had in 2025, àkọ́kọ́ talking about the achievement, empowerment of 7 people. In January 2025, we empowered 7 people with 1M. Apart from the general giveaway that we did during Christmas, the people, we still get in touch with them, and the business is moving forward. We thank God for that. Then we also raised support for Amirat. We raised support for Amirat for our operation, which was 710,000 pẹ̀lú 10,000. That's the amount we were able to raise for her. Then we also thank God that many homes were strengthened because of our sect and moral talks, and a whole lot of people. For example, the man that said his wife is circumcised now, you see that a lot of people like that, they learn 1 or 2 things from us. But you see, during our content creation class, I used to tell our students that all the people following you, they are learning 1 or 2 things from you. We have 3 types of followers. We have those that like you and like what you are doing. We have those, they like what you are doing, they are just angry that you are the one doing it. Then we have those that didn't like you, they didn't like what you are doing, but they are learning. The 3 of them are learning on your page. So a whole lot of people who have learned here are even more than the ones we are counting that we are reading out. That was the reason why even when you block them, they will still go and create another fake profile to be following you. So all these things are things that God has given us grace to achieve in year 2025. Yes, then so a lot of people left unproductive relationship. Like the topic we treated January 2025 about people who, whereby we have their wife at home, they will be using you to pass time. Many of the people tó wà nínú ilé, they are not decent or better than you. It was because they had opportunity that you don't have. A lot of single mothers who are doing immorality because they said the man, he said he cannot marry his second wife. So bá lè fẹ́ yàwó kejì kó lọ bá yàwó ẹ̀, tell him marriage or nothing. So one of the people who heard that message and decided to dismantle the relationship she had then, today she's even happy because she later got to know that, oh, this man go tell nífẹ̀ẹ́ òun. The day she said that to the man was just saying all kind of negative words to her, and she was pained. Why won't you be pained? Because that is who you are. He's just using you. Ní ó ń lò ẹni now. Ṣó fi ipò máa nífẹ̀ẹ́ ni. Our eyes now become opened. Pé oh, so ìṣẹ̀mí tó ń lò lélẹ̀. Of course, if God will open your eyes and you see the mind of the man you are sleeping with that is not your husband, you see his mind towards you, you will know that ẹni ilẹ̀ ọkàn sọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ni yẹpẹrẹ ni. I'm telling you. So ẹni ó bá fẹ́ fi ọ kó rè fi ọ, bí ó bá sì ní fi ọ kó wá bí wọ́ sí. So a lot of ladies, they left unproductive relationship, and God is now helping them. Then a lot of men were liberated from religious bondages, and they shared their testimony. We also thank God for consistency. It's also part of the achievement. We were consistent on all our program. We were consistent. Our Friday chat, Bible study, Yoruba reading, we were consistent. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fún wa ní consistency yẹn. Èmi fúnra mi gan mo máa ń wà surprised. Because most time kò sí bó ṣe rẹ̀ mí tó báyìí tó bá ti ń tó time Friday chat yẹn, I will just stand up. The same thing on Saturday for Bible study. I really thank God for his strength. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, then all our pages, their monetization were fully approved, and we give glory to God. Part of the money is what we do give away and give back to the society. So our pages were on across all our platforms. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, our monetization was approved, and we thank God for it. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, then we honor online seminar from CCC, Celestial Church of Christ, Goodness and Mercy Parish, US, and the testimony on that particular seminar is still rolling till today. Testimony is still rolling in till today. We give glory to God. Also, we were able to launch our content creation school, and we have a lot of graduates certified already for that school. We thank God. Àwọn èèyàn, ó kà pé wọ́n sí bí nísìn, tá bá ti share video yìí, tá bá parí ẹ̀ tá share ẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn ń wo review yẹn, a whole lot of people were our graduates. Videos wọn wà lọ́wọ́ mi tán ṣe, bẹ̀mí pé kò sí nínú agreement wa, and the certificate I gave to them, I have the copy with me, but it is not in our agreement to gbé ojú àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni sórí cyberspace. But we thank God, is one of our achievements, because I never even know that I can even design any curriculum or any classroom for content. because mo ti believe nínú ẹ̀mí mi pé content creation is your own personal thing. Wọn kọ́yàn, people like us, we don't learn it. You understand? We just started and Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó work fún wa. So we thank God for that. And people can now calculate their ovulation and fertile day without stress. Yes, a whole lot of women who don't even understand their menstrual cycle is part of our achievement in year 2025. They can now follow up the videos that we did and they can now calculate their ovulation based on those videos. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, and the testimony of the man who that told us that his wife was circumcised is also part of the achievement that we have. You know that in homes, when you don't know that the problem is even within you, then you start running up and down. A whole lot of people that they have been battling with several things that a 3-minute video will just solve the problem they've been having over the years. So we thank God for it. Then by the grace of God, 5 Bibles were distributed as giveaway. After the monetary giveaway, it just came to my mind to post it on my page. Okay, if you want a Bible for giveaway, come to comment section. Eré ni àwàdà ni, eré ni mo pè. Ìgbà tí mo fi post the update yẹn láàrin ìṣẹ́jú kan, ó ti ní more than 84 comments. People said they are interested, they are interested. In fact, I have to tell my mentor, mo ní èmi máa ń ṣàwàdà ni. He said, kò ṣàwàdà nú eléyìí o, ìwọ lọ sọ, ìwọ lọ advertise. Ẹni ó bá fẹ́ Bible kó máa bọ̀. Lọ select àwọn tó bá mọ̀ pé ó lágbára. So I selected certain people and mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn, if I'm to way bill it to you, the way billing, the wahala, the stress will be much. Go to where they sell Bible in your location. Take the picture of that Bible, send to me, I'll forward the money to you. So ẹlòmíì gan tó tiẹ̀ rí tiẹ̀ tó rí ní 5,000 náà la padà send sí. Kó fi òkú wọ taxi padà lọ ilé rẹ̀. So a lot of people like that. In fact, there is one of them tí wọ́n ní children Bible àwọn fẹ́ pé because ọmọ àwọn ní Bible, àwọn ní ọmọ àwọn ní òní. So we also did that, and I'm still expecting 2 other people. So by the grace of God, since I now know that people are interested in taking Bible as giveaway, we are going to also include that in our giveaway strategy. So right now, that year 2025, we're able to share 5 Bibles to beneficiary, and it's really working. It is working for us. So then also the demand for intimacy. A lot of women who could not demand for intimacy before, they are now demanding, whereby the husbands are coming to my DM to come and tell me wípé àwọn ìyàwó àwọn tí wọ́n máa ń shy away before, now they are having positive attitude towards intercourse. I see it as an achievement. A lot of people tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ti gap yẹn ti wide gan, tó jẹ́ pé oníkálùkù ti ń ríra wọn bí stranger, bí àjòjì. That bond is no more there again. You see, as a result of most of our videos that they watch, love is now being restored, intimacy is now being restored in their various homes, and we thank God for that God is helping us, and it's bringing more respect even to the man at home, bringing more peace into families. We really thank God. We also thank God for the success of Ibadan trip for Landness Homes and Properties advertisement. We thank God for that. Then we thank God for Madam Yetunde Pond that came back to Facebook. We were able to bring her back to the building of her career back on Facebook because she has been discouraged. And I said she should come back. She came back, and at the same time, anytime I see a video, I share for her, and she's always appreciating us for it. So we thank God for that. Then Iya Wole Oketunu, we thank God for her as well, because when I took that step, I made that move of informing Iya Laje courtroom, because ìgbà tẹ́ni yẹn send voice note yẹn sí mi, àwọn fẹ́ kí n fi kíní yẹn ṣe show so that àwọn family ọkọ náà àwọn náà wà, àwọn náà lè wá sọ tiwọn. Of course àwa ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́ bá ti ráwọn méjèèjì yẹn, you could see that there is love láàrin wọn. Àní ká gbéra wa wá sáfẹ́fẹ́. So I said, I'm not a blogger, I'm a content creator, and I educate people. I don't want noise. Èyí tá a rí yẹn gan tó bá yẹ pé bí bá ṣe pàmdá láti tí wọ́n ní òun làbúrò bọ̀dáhùn tí bá ṣe pé ó gbọ́rọ̀ ń wá online ṣe ló dàbí kọ́mọ̀tì ẹ̀sẹ̀ lẹ̀ rárá. So mo ní it's something we can settle offline, and God gave us grace. We were on that call for over 1 hour. So we were able to settle that, and wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ní wọ́n máa yọjú sílé and everything will be sorted out. So we really thank God for that. So I count it as part of our success and achievement for 2025. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, so as many people who didn't even talk but they learn from us, we know that there are many and they are numerous. We thank God for that. Also, year 2025, we are able to start our backup page. We are able to start our backup page. Ọlá wípé mi tí máa post much sórí backup page yẹn ni ò jẹ́ ká tí mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. It's also the GMK backup page. It's also part of the achievement that we have in 2025 and many more. A whole lot of people have already given up. They want to just start living their life alone, just be single and be happy. I don't want to stress myself again. They have made up their mind, through many of the things that God is helping us to do. They were able to have a change of heart, and they now know that we can work it out and it will work. So those are the achievements that we had. Now let us go to the challenges, or we call it the obstacles or failures. And we are not failures. God is helping us, and that's why we cannot say everything that we plan náà ni achieve. But we thank God for àwọn tá empower. Their business is moving on. A lot of people who are just sitting down at home, no business, nothing. The empowerments we did in January helped them. So those are part of the challenge, the achievement that we had. But looking at our challenges, one of the challenges, or let me say one of the obstacles, or let me say that the way God wants it to happen that we had in 2025 is the fact that we later lost Amirat. We lost her. The girl that we contributed money for, 700,000, 710,000. Ọmọ tó fẹ́ operation tó láìsàn ọkàn yẹn tí mo kà mọ́ ara nǹkan tá a ṣe ní 2025 January. It was bóyá kásánì bíi 2 weeks ago ni dáàdi ẹ̀ send voice note mi. Voice note yẹn wà lórí phone tí mò ń lò fún first Facebook mi sìn pé we later lost her pé because ìgbà tó ṣe operation yẹn tán ṣe mọ̀ ó dà pé tán bá sọ operation yẹn tán because wọ́n gather owó yẹn pé ṣe mọ̀ pé 710 là wá fún wọn and millions yẹn tán need running to millions ni, so owó tán get ní other platform àti gbogbo àwọn akitiyan táwọn náà ṣe owó yẹn padà pé and they did the operation. So the operation was successful. So wọ́n wá ní wọ́n tẹ̀ kalẹ̀ pé kó sùn, wọ́n wá ní bó ṣe wá sùn yẹn kò padà mọ́. It is so painful, and even the way the father spoke on that voice note, I could see that God has consoled him. So God will console us as well. Gbogbo àwa tí ta help, ta support, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká fi irú ẹ̀ gbà. We tried our best, but God has decided to answer our prayer that way. So Ọlọ́run náà ni ó yé ní gbogbo nǹkan yé. So it's one of the challenges that we faced in 2025, because normally tó bá yẹ pé Ọlọ́run ò bá wa pè é sọ́dọ̀ ni àbá sọ wípé tó bá ti di pé ó bá ti ń jẹun tó ti ń dàgbà pé kàn jẹ́ ká mọ̀ rí ká mọ̀ lè mọ̀ follow up ẹ̀, but nígbà tó Ọlọ́run ti sọ pé bóun ṣe fẹ́ nìyẹn, it is well with us. So we later lost her, and even when it happened, I was told, I said to myself that I'm not going to tell my family. I later changed my mind to tell you guys, because àjọ ń ṣe náà ni, kì í ṣe pé bóyá èmi nìkan, we are there together. Tí ò bá dẹ̀ ṣẹ́yìn tí òfurufú ni mo fẹ́ wá mọ́ rojọ́ fún, most àwọn tán dẹ̀ bá wa support Amira ṣe mọ̀ pé lórí page wa àwa ìdáwó tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe anything monetary, bóyá a fẹ́ ṣe giveaway ni ẹ̀yẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ̀ máa dáwó àìṣe. So 710 tá a gádà gan bí kí n lọ́nù DM àwọn èèyàn, in fact gbogbo ìgbà yẹn gan a tó ń bá wa wọ̀n tán lè bá wa ṣe through NHIS tó yẹ pé bá kínní wọ́n wá ní kò cover major surgery, pé it only covers the medication, the drugs and all of that. So ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ láti rí NHIS yẹn ohun tí tán dáwó yẹn pé nígbà yẹn. So kò tí ì tó bóyá bíi pásánì bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan àbọ̀sẹ̀ méjì sísìn ní dáàdi ẹ̀ sọ fún mi pé ó padà pé kìíní operation yẹn lè sọ pé successful náà torí tá a bá sọ if they say the operation is successful then ní lost the patient, though wọ́n ti sọ operation yẹn tán according to what the father told me, wọ́n ti ṣe tán, wọ́n kàn ní kó sùn ni, kó sùn. So bó ṣe wá sùn yẹn kò padà mọ́. So we are saying that God will console our parents, God will console us too. Àwa náà a sì ní fi irú rẹ̀ gbà. Then another challenge that I faced in 2025 is the fact that I discharge all the staffs working for me. Everybody that is working for me, I discharge all of them, because the wahala they are giving me is even more than the challenges I'm facing as an individual. So that is the reason why I no longer have anyone working for me on salary base. I do one-off stuff. Ìgbà tí mo lọ sí Ìbàdàn fún Landness Homes advertisement, the driver that took me, the media team, the everybody, I got them one-off ni. We went, I paid them, they went back to their house. So àti maid o, àti admin o, PO, yàtọ̀ fún àwọn admin tó ní restricted access to my page and my WhatsApp messages. And the access they have is restricted. But when it comes to physical staff, kíní tó wà lára mọ́tò mi, batch tó wà bọ́n ṣe batch mọ́tò mi yẹn, is somebody who batch that car for me. Èmi gan tí mo jóbìnrin tí mo ti ń gbé mọ́tò kiri, mọ́tò mi ò gbá nǹkan. Ìwọ tó pera rẹ̀ ń driver, ó múra oyí ti kíní irin tẹ́ iná tẹ́rẹ́tẹ́ light reflection kékeré tó wà ní ìsàlẹ̀ mọ́tò yẹn kí n tó rira ní 50,000. Ọlọ́run ló mọ ibi tí mo rìn dé. Mi ò mọ̀ wípé kíní yẹn wọ́n tó yẹn. Mo wá sọ pé ńgbà tí iná tẹ́rẹ́tẹ́ jẹ́ 50, odidi náà ń kọ́ ẹni yẹn sọ fún mi pé 700,000 nínú ẹyọ kan àbí 800 pé méjèèjì is 1.5 million. Oh, màá wá fowó employ driver tí ó mọ̀ dá gbèsè sí rẹ̀ lọ́rùn láì tèmi. Ibo mo ń lọ, kò síbi tí mo ń lọ. Lẹ́yìn bó bá lọ campus, mo lọ church, mo wà nílé. Those are the 3 places tí mo rìn sí. So I cannot come and employ you, you be dá gbèsè sí mi lọ́rùn. Èló more. So àti maid o, àti maid o. I have somebody who is working for me on and off ni, one off ni. The woman was here yesterday. Kò pẹ́ tí woman yẹn lọ, tán ṣiṣẹ́ tán lọ ni mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ Friday chat mi lánàá. Sincerely, she will come do my laundry, do the necessary thing and go in peace. Ẹ wo ọmọ kan tí wọ́n lórí ètò ọ̀nà pọ́ọ̀tù ọbẹ̀ tí kámẹ́rà gbé CCTV gbé lóru ni o, ó jí lóru tọ́ílẹ̀tì ń bẹ́nu yàrá tí ń sùn sí o, bó ṣe mú kọ́ọ̀bù nu lọ́tọ̀ ọ̀nà ẹ̀ lọ́dà nù pọ́ọ̀tù CC kámẹ́rà ló gbé. Kú tó pààyàn dùn ní ìsìn òṣìṣẹ́ ni kí mo dì kalẹ̀ tí mo ń ṣe tí ò bá ń ṣe pé gbogbo èyí tí mò ń ṣe tí mi ti round up. By the time I just finish what I'm doing, I go and find somewhere to sit. So some of the people that work with me, that I didn't like what many of them do, and most of the time like that, it's better to just focus on whatever you are doing. When you need staff to work with you, let them work on one-off basis. Even though you might need them. Irú àǹtí Ọpẹ́ mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tán dá lọ bí fáàmù lọ ya advert nísìn, it's not safe. She has supposed to go with driver with at least 2 or 3 people. Then àǹtí kí ló kọ àǹtí tó fáyìn yìí jàre, àǹtí Bíntù Rájí tí wọ́n ní wọ́n gbé ẹrù exhibit sínú ẹrù rẹ̀ ńgbà kan bó náà ṣe dá lọ Kírun nu àbóṣogbo náà ló dá lọ ńgbà náà ni mímọ́ dá kiri wọn ọ̀dà especially téèyàn bá fẹ́ lọ yaṣẹ́. Irú ìgbà tí mo lọ sí Landness Homes and Property ní ìsìn, mo nídìí láti wá èèyàn tí ó gbé mi about 3 or 4 times la cancel trip yẹn kó tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá yọrí sí rere. But I still prefer it that way. You could somebody come and sit on me, it will be causing more harm. Mọ́tò yẹn kíní yẹn sì wà lá scratch yẹn sì wà lá mi disin. Even people who have seen my car before they know that car yẹn ò ní nǹkan kan. Ìgbà tí mo ń sọ pé driver ló batch ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn, people find it difficult to believe pé èmi tí mo jóbìnrin gan mi ò ní wa mọ́tò rádaràda báwọn. Wọ́n tó wá níwọ ni driver tó ṣiṣẹ́ tí ò pósù mélòó tó fi ṣiṣẹ́ tó múra tó bá yé iná mọ́tò jẹ iná tí ì ṣe 1 naira 2 naira. Nígbà wọn wá sanwó fún ọtán kí n tún máa owó tí ń gé ètò mọ́tò ṣe èló more. So I discharge all of them àti admin o àti PA o àti maid o mo tiẹ̀ ṣe. Tí n bá fẹ́ lọ yaṣẹ́ tí ó involve èèyàn àìmọye one-off staff tẹ́ kò t-shirt sí ọlọ́run àti face cap tẹ́ bá fẹ́ wọ t-shirt rẹ̀ bẹ̀. So it's one of the challenges I faced this year 2025. So I no longer have staff, salary staff, but I now have one-off people working for me. So another challenge we face is that our third page was disabled. Ìjìnlẹ̀ page tẹ́ bá search fún Abọ́sẹ̀dé Ìjìnlẹ̀ ẹ rí pé page yẹn kò exist for now because ṣé mọ̀ wípé mo sọ fún wa mo ní our content creator is one of the things tá a sọ ní tutorial wa fún àwọn students pé tá bá ti build the page, let us build a backup page. Tá bá build backup page, let us add our page as admin. Let's add 2 or 3 admin to our page. The profile that was controlling Ìjìnlẹ̀, profile tó ń control Ìjìnlẹ̀, profile yẹn ló ní problem. Meanwhile, that profile is my first page that bears my first page tó bí gbogbo pages mi. Ẹ mọ̀ pé profile turn to page ni. Bó ṣe wá jẹ́ profile turn to page yẹn, that's why ìgbà tó ti jẹ́ pé profile ni pages pọ̀ lábẹ́ kì í ṣe Ìjìnlẹ̀ nìkan náà disable o. Cognitive, ẹwà èdè, Yorùbá ni mí, Bọ́sẹ̀dé GMK online A level. Then there's another page tí mo create. biology in Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlá pé àwọn pages kéréje yẹn èrò tí ìpọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ kò tí ì wà conspicuous. Ìjìnlẹ̀ I have over 150,000 people. On the third page mi ṣe wọ́n pé GMK1 GMK2 and Ìjìnlẹ̀ is my 3 pages. But in tí ò jẹ́ kí ìṣòro yẹn kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí GMK2 ó ní pé GMK2 is operating under a different profile entirely. Ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ create GMK2 mo jáde tán yányán ni mi ì gbé sábẹ́ GMK1. I came out completely, created a fresh profile and created GMK2 under it. Tó bá yẹ pé mo lọ gbé GMK2 sábẹ́ first náà ni bọ́n ṣe disable Ìjìnlẹ̀ yẹn máa disable GMK2 náà sincerely. So ìgbà tí mo ní láti lo laptop láti wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n wá sọ fún mi wípé profile mi yẹn òun ni làwọn sanction pé kò lè manage page until December 2026. It happened December 2025 odidi ọdún kan gbáko wọ́n ní story of my life of course odidi ọdún kan gbáko ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí mark tó bá ti lè fúnyàn ní restriction kó so oṣù mẹ́fà náà ni nígbà tá à ń ṣe curriculum wa tá design yẹn fún content creation tí mo sọ pé violations on platforms each violation àti iye oṣù tó fi jẹ ẹgbàá rẹ̀ each violation àti iye oṣù tó fi jẹ ẹgbàá rẹ̀ bọ́ àpíìlì kọ̀ràn orí TikTok lèèyàn ti lè àpíìlì tí ó ṣe pé kínní tí Facebook tó bá ti lè fún restriction ọdún kan yẹn máa pé yes kó tó release ẹ̀ ìjọ tí mo tó flag mannequin tí mo ra aṣọ wọ́n ní mèrè ní máa ń yí o ọjọ́ tí mo ra aṣọ tí mo ra UK chiffon top àwéwò tí mo ní mọ̀ wọ̀ fún mannequin tó flag mannequin báyìí ó bá flag mi fún pé nude mo ní bèbí ni kì í ṣèyàn ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn robot náà jókòó sórí Facebook kì í ṣe máàkì ní ṣe gbogbo ohun tí ń ṣe àwọn robot ẹ̀ ń tí wọn bá rí ni ń tán rí ń tiẹ̀ nu wọ́n rò pé èèyàn gidi ni bó ṣe flag ẹnu odidi ọdún kan ní restriction fi kúrò lórí page mi bẹ́ẹ̀ page yẹn mò ń rí lò kò grow dáadáa ni nígbà tí wọ́n flag mannequin yẹn but this time around wọ́n disable ẹ̀ ìgbà tí mo wá lo laptop láti wò náà wá sọ fún mi pé profile mi yẹn làwọn kó gbogbo pages kúrò lábẹ́ ṣe mọ̀ pé ọlá wípé Ìjìnlẹ̀ èrò ti pọ̀ lórí Ìjìnlẹ̀ kì í ṣe Ìjìnlẹ̀ nìkan ni wọ́n disable they disabled biology in Yorùbá wọ́n disable Yorùbá ní ẹwà èdè Yorùbá ní mí the cognitive online tutelage àwọn pages ti pọ̀ tí mo ti create lábẹ́ first profile mi yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlá wípé Ìjìnlẹ̀ yẹn òun èrò pọ̀ ń bẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kí n fìlì ẹ̀ lára as a matter of fact estimated revenue tó jẹ́ ti November ṣàwọn pé owó November ni mo drop ní December owó December ni ó drop ní January owó January ni ó drop ní February now the November money that I have made on that Ìjìnlẹ̀ that was supposed to drop in December owó yẹn drop dàrọ́ yìí. That is the reason why if you have a monetized page and you are seeing money on your page you now went to where they are selling expensive gadgets àbí ló gba bí wọ́n ti ń ta mọ́tò lọ lórí ìná mọ́tò money will never drop on top your account by the time they disable the account they disable the money together with it ni o. tàbí kọjá bóyá TikTok irú ọ̀tọ́ máa wá TikTok ní ojoojúmọ́ tó máa pa $1,000 pa $2,000 nísìn kó o ti wá fi calculator wò pé at least $1,000 nísìn that's almost 1 point kìíní kan ló wá rè ná bóyá iPhone 16 ló ti ní ọmọ mú bọ̀ lé rẹ̀ gan ló ti já láìlọ́n rẹ̀ ló ti ń lò money will never drop inside your dollar account if they disable your account ó parí nu ọmọ sákiri ló kù bá nísìn ọmọ sáká ni so allow the money to drop first. And you know you have access to it, you can go to bank to go and do withdrawal because all the estimated revenue on top of that Ìjìnlẹ̀ bọ́bọ́ wá di December ọdún yìí tí wọ́n bá fún wa àárí bí wọ́n bá sì fún wa mọ́ àti build the backup to make the third so all the 150,000 people tí Madam Ajike ti rán ni yó the 150,000 people tí wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tọ̀ nígbà bá remúremú tí ò rí a mọ́ wọ́n wà á join wa lórí GMK1 àbí GMK2 so that page has been disabled me ní access mọ́ in fact mo land me mo manage first page mi manage there's another profile to manage there's another person managing it from me from outside the country àwọn náà ò ní access sí page yẹn ló wà disabled completely and that is why as a content creator don't put the whole of your egg inside one basket tẹ́ bá ní page ẹ má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ yín nìkan la admin tẹ́ máa lo page tẹ́ máa lè wọnú page yẹn and tẹ́ bá fẹ́ create second page àbí backup page ẹ má gbé sábẹ́ the same profile tá kọ́kọ́ wà, ẹ jáde tán yanyan, ẹ lọ create fresh profile. You have your password, your login details, then you create page under it. If not, bóyá JMK2 náà ò bá ti wá bí gbà, bóyá náà ò bá ti wá bí jókòó sí. So it's one of the challenges we faced 2025. That page was disabled. Then that year too, my Infinix phone was stolen, and I created awareness about it so that the people who stole it, they will not be chatting people to scam them. There are a lot of friends who probably don't like our system of presentation. They decide not to relate with us again, and they thought, we thank God that as old friends are going, more new ones are coming. And personally, I really don't even have staff like friends like that. Most time I just like to stay by myself so that I'm able to think and jot down things that will be meaningful. So I now handle most of my things by myself, and I use one of staff to run many of the things I do, unless the online admins that have restricted access. At times when we send message through messenger, my admin might be the one to reply, which I don't have to see them one-on-one, and the access they have is restricted. Wọ́n ní wàhálà tí wọ́n nìyẹn. Of course, èèyàn mélòó, there is even one mommy like that tí wọ́n máa ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé mi ti ẹ̀ lè má sọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Mo kàn déédéé rí i pé wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Mo dẹ̀ tún send voice note pé àbóyá wọ́n busy nǹkan mi pé country tán wà, time bẹ̀ yàtọ̀. Àfi bọ́n ṣe náà rí fídíò kan tí mo ti ṣe láti bí ọdún bíi 3 kó tiẹ̀ tó di pé wọ́n wá gan, wọ́n wá di pé wọ́n ṣe bí pẹ́ńdọ̀rẹ́ wa, lèmi ti ṣe fídíò yẹn dò, ìyá yẹn mi rí wọn rí ní ojú ayé, and you know most of the people supporting us náà à ń rí wọn. Irú Àmírà nísìn, kọ́lọ́run bá wa bùkún, kọ́lọ́run bá wa bless memory rẹ̀, kọ́lọ́run sì bless her memory, and God when he's coming back, kọ́lọ́run kó bá wa ṣe ní ọmọ tó yẹ pé kò ní mọ̀ ṣàìsàn. You know, a lot of people that I went to DM to go and tell to come and help us support this girl, many of them have not seen them before. You know, so and the mommy came, we talked, we gist, and náà ní adédé yí bìrì. Meanwhile, even kó tó di pé wọ́n wá gan, lèmi ti ṣe fídíò tán sọ yẹn. A ní a sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n lẹ́nìkan dáná sun ọkọ rẹ̀, pé àwa sọ pé ẹni ó bá jókòó ti èèyàn kan ìmọ̀ poko, ṣé òní láti sọ fídíò tá a ti sọ láti bí ọdún bíi 4. Mo dẹ̀ ní even kó tó di wípé wọ́n wá bá wa support, wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rẹ̀. Iná ni èmi ti ṣe fídíò yẹn, àwọn láwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí ní ìgbà kan àwo kan, so it is well with us. So ẹni ó bá sí ìbínú lọ tún lè padà wá, Ọlọ́run ló máa tí èèyàn ò mọ̀. So those are the things that we face, the challenges we face. So most time like that I might be tired, and even on Sunday ìgbà míì mo lè má ka Yorùbá yẹn torí mo ti kà ní ìsìn, ó ti ń lọ bí 2 or 3 Sundays tí mo ti kà, because right now many things I do it by myself. Èyí tí ìgbà kan lè ṣe màá péyàn ṣe. The person will work, I will pay, and the person will go. Kò ṣe pé they will now come and sit on me. Thereby they will be gathering information, videoing you when you are sleeping, videoing you when you are waking up, and all of that. Èyàn mọ̀ wá jáyà pé ṣé wọn ò ní gbàbọ̀dè fún yàn, wọn mọ̀ tí mo dì kalẹ̀ tí mò ń bá kiri. Tí ìbá ṣe pé bóyá tí n bá fẹ́ lọ yaṣẹ́, bóyá mo fẹ́ lọ ya advert, irú iṣẹ́ Beauty World ń sìn, ẹwà ògo ẹkùnàwó ẹ ṣe mà, irú iṣẹ́ Beauty World ń sìn, mo sì máa lọ ya advert fún wọn láìpẹ́ yìí. I cannot go alone. You know, so kò sí nǹkan téèyàn bá ń ṣe bẹ́yẹn tó jẹ́ pé you will definitely need people to work with. Wọ́n sì ní bí kinní kan lé òpa ni tòde òpa yàn, but I intentionally just discharge everybody, because ntẹ́lòmíì ṣe fún yàn gan téèyàn bá sọ gan, àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ sọ pé ìwọ gan ti free jù, ó ti lose guard jù. And ṣé ẹ tún rí somebody like me, in feel pé I can have much domestic people working for me, because I'm too free, I'm a free person. There's one woman in my former church tí ìyá yẹn àwọn staff wọn wọnú sitting room wọn, abẹ́ẹ̀gì ni wọ́n wà nínú àwọn òòrùn gangan. Wọ́n wò pé ìyá yìí ti burú jù, kí ló wà nù káwọn èèyàn jókòó sí veranda ńgbà tí ṣe pé wọ́n yàgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ ni. You know, mo wá rí i pé irú àwọn èèyàn yẹn ló fit in fún àwọn domestic staffs, because téèyàn bá ti fún wọn ní 1 inch, they will go miles. Wọ́n sì wá tún wá gbàbọ̀dè fún yàn dì mọ́. Ṣé mọ̀, nígbà míì téèyàn bá ń wo àwọn èèyàn from afar, you too much judge them. But when you are also in their shoes, you will now start understanding why they were doing certain things they do. So because people are so serious, irú èmi báyìí tí wọ́n bá ní ẹ lọ mú nǹkan rẹ̀ wá kò tí ẹ lé effortlessly ni torí èmi máa ń kó gbogbo nǹkan. Even the woman that is working one off tó sì wá bí ìlànà gan ìgbà tí mo ní láti gbé yàn kan lọ tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe interview tí mo I left the woman in the inú ilé. I said when you are done help me and drop the key to somebody that is very close in our àdúgbò. So yóò ti ẹ̀rọ wọn lọ́rùn yẹn bá fẹ́ hàn téèyàn lè mọ̀ kódà kò tí ẹ lé wọ́n lè la àgùn jẹ̀nà kí ọlọ́run kó má jẹ́ kí atẹ́nítì kà kí ọlọ́run kó yẹn ní rere sí wa. So those are the challenges of 2025. Then we now go to our programs in 2026. Àwọn nǹkan wa tí àwọn ilé àwọn nǹkan tá a plan tí a fẹ́ ṣe though man proposes God disposes àwa ni a máa ń rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlọ́run ni ó jẹ́ kó wá sí ìmúṣẹ. So àkọ́kọ́ empowerment of people, we are still going to empower people just like God has helped us to do in 2025. This 2026 too, we are still going to empower people. For those who want to start business, if there is a business you know you can start with 100,000, let us know. We are going to empower 10 people by the grace of God. It's going to be 1 million naira, which is 100,000 to 10 people. You are going to make a short video clip, explain the business, what did you know about it, and have you been doing it before? How are you going to spend that money? What are you going to? I believe that bá a ṣe ní nǹkan wọn tó iná èèyàn bá fẹ́ dín pọ̀ fún 100,000 lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀. Ẹwà ògo ẹ ṣé, thank you for the donut. Náà bá fẹ́ dín donut irú ètí wọn fún mi ṣe donut inú TikTok o ló bá sì 100,000 ó sì lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ó bá jẹ́ ó nàkúnà gbogbo wọn sẹ́ń lérè lórí o. All those women selling pop-up, selling àkàrà, don't underestimate them o. Those ones they can kill you with money o. They can buy you with money rather. So we are going to do that by the grace of God. Then our O-level online school, we are going to start it. Just like ara àwọn pages wa tán disable, ara àwọn pages wa tí wọ́n disable ní kí ni wọ́n ń pè yẹn náà ìjìnlẹ̀ yẹn, other pages apart from ìjìnlẹ̀ that was disabled. Àbí òyà báyìí nísìn online tutelage yẹn wà ń bẹ̀. Bí ọlá pérò tí pọ̀ Goldbird Farm ẹ̀rà mà ẹ̀kọ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. God bless you ma. Ẹwà ògo ẹwà ògo tí wọ́n ti fi perfume spoil mi o. Thank you for the perfume. So lára àwọn pages yẹn yeah, I have achieved my goal. Ẹ ṣé mà, God bless you. Lára wọn ni online tutelage page yẹn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ we are going to create another one torí Mark ti sọ pé ó di December ọdún yìí kóhun tó gbé page yẹn padà fún wa ìjìnlẹ̀ yẹn say December this year, that's a whole year. So we are going to create another one. So by the grace of God, apart from the empowerment of the people, other plan that we had this year is that our online school, and it's going to be on Telegram. Kì í ṣe content creation o, òun tún yàtọ̀ o. You know, I once run A-level school. It was during lockdown that school I was not able to continue again. The lockdown together with the stress of my PhD then. So gbogbo ẹ̀kan lọ́pọ̀ ni. So and at that time me ní page tó wà disconspicuous. So by the grace of God we are going to relaunch that. Then our content creation school, we are going to intensify our effort on it. And there's one mommy, one of the people who finished the beginners class, she has enrolled again for advanced class, and her content is really growing. God is really helping her. Honestly, video wọn mi ò lè má share video wọn. So she has enrolled again for content creation advanced class. Beginners class no ṣe wọ́n tún ti re-enroll fún advanced class. So we are going to launch our kitchen, JMK Foods. We are going to do that. It's either we make it raw or cooked, but it's part of the plan that we have made for the year. Then we are still going to have our online classroom for human biology. Online, our classroom, the normal video that a man share classroom to train ourselves on human biology. We are going to have that. Then we are going to have our online booking session. Booking of session ó ti wà ní WhatsApp. When you drop any message on my WhatsApp, that message will pop up for you. And a whole lot of people want sọ wípé price yẹn ó high. It's not high. It's because of the fact that you see àkókò wa tí à ń lò kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ fi quantify àkókò wa. And again, apart from pay time tá ń lò láti ṣe most of the things tá ń ṣe, the work we do is a work that has to do with intellectual things. You understand? And the charges is not, some people even pay more. There are people who pay more. I'm telling you. And one thing I've learned in this life is the fact that when people don't pay, they won't pay attention. If you don't pay, you won't pay attention to things. There are people, ẹlòmíì are send the 1 hour voice note. Bó ní ṣe jòkó tí voice note wákàtí kan tí wọ́n máa kà. So the booking is going to continue. And also our advert. We have done a whole lot of adjustments on our advertisements. The rates, the price, the everything, and even the allowance that we give. There are a lot of companies that when you do adverts for them and you give them free live stream, okay, come and join one of our session. I don't charge separately for that. I believe that when you do, maybe you do your 6-month subscription or you do your 1-year subscription, on monthly basis, once in a month, I can give you free live stream so that you will join us live for free. But when you do that, people will now start taking it for granted. They will relax. They will not appreciate it. But right now, when you do your normal subscription, if you are coming to join us live again on your business note, we are still going to recharge you again. Because I now discovered that when you make something free, people will just start taking it for granted since they didn't pay for it. So our sex and moral program continues by the grace of God. What tó bá fẹ́ tó like kí wọ́n mọ̀ pé okó àti òbò, don't come to our page because there is no other name for it. You understand? We use that to educate people, and it is a program that we can't be doing in English. Gbogbo àwọn kí wọ́n flag wa irú page wa tí wọ́n flag fódìdí ọdún kan nísìn àmọ́ bóyá èbó kan la sọ ń bẹ̀ tó bí máàkì nù. And we have told ourselves, even when we do sex education for little kids, we use the right terminologies. The right terminologies in là ń lò fún àwọn èdè tá a fi ń kọ́ àwọn ọmọ. Children will be able to have confidence. Àbí òye àbáyé nísìn. So our program continues. Then our Friday chats, Saturday Bible study, and Sunday Yoruba reading continues. We even thank God for consistency. And in fact, I want to also thank God for all my fans and friends, Madam Ajike, gbogbo àwọn tí even tí mo bá ti tan live stream báyìí, a whole lot of people will join me, and I'm very sure pé ìgbà tó ti jẹ́ pé review la fẹ́ ṣe báyìí, people will not stay on this live stream. You understand? But people can always watch the show. And today is Saturday. Àmọ́ bóyá program àbí party wà táwọn èèyàn lọ. So when they come, they will be watching it one by one. So our weekly programs remains constant, and I don't want to add anything to it. Ẹnìkan ní ká mọ́ fi Thursday ṣe session. In lè fi Thursday ṣe session o. In bá tún wá ní booking of session, in wọ gbogbo ẹ̀ sí Thursday. Session mi wà báyìí tí mo máa ń lo 45 minutes, 1 hour. Ìgbà míì tí n bá parí Friday chat wa lálẹ́ àná ó lasted for 7 hours. Iná dẹ̀ tún wá wà, iná tó stable yẹn tó 11 la tó parí látago 3 ọ̀sán tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. People who are here can testify to it lánàá. Bílẹ̀ dẹ̀ tún ti mọ́lé ní mo ti ṣe Bible study dárí kó tó di pa àgọ́ kan lù kí n tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ preview tí mo ń ṣe. Níbo lèmi gan wà sinmi. So ara náà ń fẹ́ sinmi. So mẹ́ta náà ni Friday chat, Saturday Bible study, and Sunday we have our Yoruba reading. Then our thrift store and our A-level school. Everybody knows that we sell thrift, but right now we sell in bale, half bale, slots, and the least we sell is dozens. The one that I have, I've already packed it. Mo ti ní àti mo fẹ́ lọ dispatch ẹ̀ fún l'Óṣogbo so that I can restock new bales. Ṣóyè wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So those are the things that we plan to do. Then our adjustments in our advertisements, the prices and all the ambassadorial deal, the other one that we do for other companies, the real estate company, the Allwear group of this thing, the people that sells cream that we advertise for, and many other people that will come this year for advertisement. We now have little adjustment based on our own personal reason and personal logistic. Benny. So this year to 2026, we are going to have a collaboration with Madam Opeyemi Mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. We wanted to do that collaboration, but I guess most of our app wọ́n ti wà outdated àti update here. So ìjọ yẹn we were not able to bring ourselves up. She was not able to bring me up. I was not able to bring her up too for that program. Until date àti ìṣe. So it's one of the outstanding program that we ti ṣètò kalẹ̀ lẹ̀ fún 2026 that we are still going to do. The empowerment also by the grace of God. Then our content creation school also continues. And if we think there is another thing that you think we can add to our program, you can let us know so that a lè gbé yẹ̀wò tá a bá lè add ẹ̀kún a bá sì lè add ẹ̀kún a rọra mọ mójútó hàn tá a ti ń ṣe náà along the line náà during the year God can lay certain things in our heart to do because the content creation school sef it was not even in my mind in the beginning of 2025 sincerely ìgbà tí mo ronú pa ẹ̀ due to the rate that people are coming to my DM to seek help it was towards the end of 2025 around that August September ni mo ronú nípa content creation yẹn so if there is other things that we can do this year tá àti ìnílẹ̀ mi gan báyìí nísìn God will lay it in our heart and if there is something you yourself you think we can add to our program and you know that it's not every of our plan that will come and say here when we launch it we'll be telling ourselves but we just tell ourselves some of it so that by the grace of God when we start launching it won't be new to us a mọ̀ pé a ti sọ náà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ a mọ̀ pé a ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Okay. Princess T Best. So, jẹ́ n wo iye hours tá a lò 2 hours gẹ́rẹ́gẹ́ torí aago kan la bẹ̀rẹ̀ 3 ti lù nìyẹn. So, let me try and go and rest. 3:15 la wà níbí. So, if we watch this program till this end in fact we even try àwa tá a bá wò débi a gbìyànjú so àwa tá a máa wá padà later wò later if we have any other thing to add to it let us know so that we can be able to include it. Let's put our opinion or contribution inside the comment section and if there is anything we observe let us put our observation at the comment section too. Gbogbo apátápátá ni mo kí Madam Ajike ẹ ṣé gan ṣe rí pé we didn't have much people today tó bá yẹ pé maybe we want to do giveaway báyà kódà views wa yóò ti já scale so thank you so much everybody ẹ̀yin ará YouTube God bless you. Alright guys nǹkan tí mo ní kí n sọ nìyẹn good afternoon Madam Kemi on TikTok ẹ ṣé gan.